Now let's get this started. Boy, we are 6 days away from me being up here twice a day. And thank God I don't have another doctor's appointment until after the week 3 of the regular season. To see Don Philly in the building. Thank you, family. Getting ready, hopefully, to see his Eagles and his $252 million quarterback deliver a title to Philadelphia. The Eagles are heavy favorites to win the Super Bowl. Coming on the NFC. So good to see Don this evening. Miami's watching AEW. Ravens in the building early. Canes in the building early. Saying what's up to Don Philly. And you see what it says underneath. I had to change that about an hour ago. I do owe the running backs an apology. I do. And I'm going to tell you why I do. Because when you get the Geno Smith down, which is 11 to 25, those quarterbacks need a good running back. I didn't think about it until today. It didn't hit me. That is so real. It's not funny that these quarterbacks need the Saquon Barkley's. Look who's in the chat room. Hey, the beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ coming by to say hello to her boy Mace. It's good to see my love in the building. And wow. It's great to see Mahogany in here. Wow. How you doing, baby? Everything all right? Dante S is in the building too. Good to see my boy. All my boys are coming here lately. Guys, but I started this YouTube Streets, not my show. This being in the rooms 4 years ago, and I always keep contact or hope to see guys running through like a Dante S. Just to let those guys know that I really care for these guys, and they were there for me when I first was in these chat rooms. Writing something nice to Dante S. I'm going to read Manzano's questions he asked me. But yeah, I owe those guys an apology. I do. Because without those guys like Kirk Cousins, Tua Tagovailoa, Derek Carr, they're nothing without a running. Nothing. Yeah, I've been monetized for like a month now, baby girl. Yeah. Appreciate you, baby. What up? Keep this sports talking going. You got it, bro. Not a problem, Dante. So, Kane's in the building. Iman's in the building. Bring Iman up in a little bit. Of course, Tony Manzano in the building. His boy Messi stole the show this week. Good seeing everybody tonight. So, You know, so I was saying to make Dante, please Dante S. You need to say like I don't give a damn what Iman says. If you don't think Daniel Jones ain't gonna need Saquon Barkley this year, you got another thing coming. Look how desperate Miami is to get Dalvin Cook. Why? First, thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you so much, baby girl. Appreciate you. Love you. Yeah, I'll be here later. Come back later. Okay, baby? I'll bring you up. We talk, right? Mwah. I love you, girl. Beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ. Thank you for the super chat. And again, that locker room, from everything I'm hearing, just for you, Iman, is already to be fractured. Okay? And unless Daniel Jones, to earn his money, throws 34, 37 touchdown passes, it is going to be a problem in that room this year. Let me read Manzano's quotes. All right, Tony says, for you when you're watching a football game, which position do you feel has a bigger amount of critical moments throughout the game? A running back or a kicker? A running back, because he's out there throughout the game. The kicker could either win you a game or lose you a game. I was on Twitter with people and they jumped down my throat when I said I would rather have an elite kicker like Justin Tucker or Harrison Butler. You know, Butker in spots, he does miss, but Tucker is automatic. An elite running back like Dalvin or Zeke. Well, Zeke is washed up, so he's not even in the league right now. So, I disagree. Dante S says Giants don't move the ball without. Yeah, that is true. I mean, bro, Iman, if you really believe, family, that the Giants can win right now without Saquon Barkley, and the $183 million thief is going to take you to glory, bro, then you might as well, bro, I might as well fly you out here. I'm serious, and you will treat me here. Okay? Real talk. Raven in the building. So, Tony, answer your question. I'd rather have the running back than the kicker. To answer your question. Let me do the second one. Then I'm going to say what's up to Raven Knight. What's the second Manzano question? I was they jumped on your throat about the kicker. Don't pay those fools no mind. They're fools. Don't pay them no mind. Don't pay them. So I owe those running backs. An apology. Iman saying we're killing credibility of our football knowledge. You are your damn mind, Iman. You really believe that, bro. You are out of your damn mind. Okay, you're going to find out, Iman. You're going to find out this year. And he's going to be a grumpy Saquon Barkley this year. Raven Knight in the building. His Dallas Cowboys. Got them going far this year. Iman, I did. That's why I said it. When Saquon doesn't play, Giants are very bad. That is true. Dante S. Throwing the dirt. That boy, Dante. I'm going to bring you guys up. We're going to talk about this. Because, let me go down the quarterback list, and I'll prove my point right now. All right? I got the quarterback list right here. I'm doing some fantasy recap, get ready for my drafts in the end of August. I prepare very early. Okay, let's go. Jalen Hurts. Okay? He's one of those quarterbacks that needs people around him. That's why I put him as low as 9. Okay, Dak Prescott has an arsenal to throw to. He don't need a running back. Okay, Prescott will put points on the board. He had an off year last year, and I swear to God, if he wasn't wearing a Cowboy jersey, no one would be talking about Dak Prescott. Prescott's fine, okay? National media should just leave him alone. And the national media will leave him alone because talent-wise, they're not touching Philadelphia. So the Cowboy fan got to stay quiet. All right, here we go. Hurts, he does running. Does he need a running game? Not really. He can run himself, but he has one. Mahomes definitely don't need one. Josh Allen needs one a little bit to take the pressure off his body getting beaten up. Lamar, no, he doesn't need a running game. Joe Burrow, not really. He don't need a running game. Justin Fields claimed today he's one of the top 5 greatest running quarterbacks of all time. As crazy as may sound, people, he's a one-man army. He don't need a running game. Herbert don't need a running game. Lawrence, he needs a running game. Prescott don't need one. Watson, he's played his first 3 years of his career without one, but he's going to enjoy having Nick Chubb. Daniel Jones definitely needs one. Boy, they're really doing a number on Tua Tagovailoa, bro. How the hell is Daniel Jones over Tua now in the rankings in quarterback? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Tua needs one. Geno Smith needs one. This is my point here. And Anthony Richardson has done a damn thing. He does not belong in the I class of quarterback, okay? Who knows with him? To me, he's suspect. I didn't like him at Florida. Kirk Cousins needs one. He's going to find out this year. Aaron Rodgers doesn't need one, but he's going to be gifted with one. Okay, Jared Goff doesn't need one. Really, he did his number last year and this year, and with LA. He doesn't need one. Wilson needs one. Carr needs one. Stafford doesn't need one. And I'm going to stop at Jordan Love, who keeps getting higher and higher in these rankings. Someone sees what I see, thank God. Kenny Pickett needs one. Jordan Love, for now, he needs one because he doesn't run, but he's a pocket quarterback. But with his arm gifts, he needs one for now. All right, I'll come back to Jordan Love a year from now. Does he need a running game? But his arm talent is so spectacular. Purdy needs one. Tannehill, God, he got you can argue one of the best in the business. And I'm gonna stop right there. So that's 24 starting quarterbacks in the NFL. And 1, 2, 3. Now let's do the ones who need one. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 11 of the 24 quarterbacks I just named you definitely needs a goddamn running game. So that proves those running backs point. She's in the building. What's up? It's the Miami in the building. What's up? Oh, it's good to see you, She. I've been hearing nothing but nice things about you, man. The work you've been doing. Congratulations, fam. I'm going to let guys come up and talk some football. NBA, who cares? Lillard ain't going nowhere for now. He'll be going to Miami soon. Other than that, NBA is dead. Okay? NBA is dead. It's like the doomsday machine. It's like the constellations. Okay? All right. Let's get you guys up here if you want to come up and talk football about the running backs. What's up, fam? Say hello to everybody who just came in, which is Sheet, we here, and 305. Let's talk some football, fellas. All right, we are 6 days away. Jets open up their training camp today because they're going to play the Hall of Fame game in 2 weeks. to see Sheed in here. 305. Watch against AEW tonight. Yeah, those guys. So my point was proven. Half the league needs a running back like Saquan, Christian McCaffrey, and the teams who have that. Like, well, I don't know who's running for Minnesota now. So, yep, professional wrestling night. Good to be up here. I'll be back Friday night. And I'll be back Sunday. And I'm off Monday. Then I'm ready to roll on Tuesday morning. I am excited. Well, I owe these guys an apology, man. I was killing these guys Sunday night. Was I on Sunday night? What day did this guy make his move? They didn't sign Barkley. Oh, today's Wednesday. Yeah, I was up here Monday night. Yeah, I wasn't on last. I keep thinking today is Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. So, all right, Canes is up here. Let me read what 305 said before. And here we go. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Joe Flacco, Montana. Okay, I get what he said. Raven in the building. Probably getting home off the Speedway. Oh, I owe all those running backs an apology. Because when you have quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins, Tua Tagovailoa, Derek Carr, guys like that, you need a top-notch running back. So, what's up, Canes?
Hey man, what's up, man?
Oh man,
Man, you must be busy, man.
Yeah, I've been running some errands these days, bro.
Yeah, cause I hit you up. I was like, yeah, he's busy.
You on Sunday night? Yeah, I'm here Sunday night, Miami. Yeah, I'm off Saturday night. Yeah, be here Saturday. Be here Sunday. Yeah, talk football, do the baseball. Not this week. Is it this week? Yeah, this week we'll be doing the Ohtani watch. Shark Week is next week, Mr. Miami says. So you agree? What I said tonight to start this, that these like the quarterbacks need a running back like Saquon and Jacobs and Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
If you don't have a running back, how are you supposed to be successful?
I agree with that. Yeah. Because Monday night I was killing the running backs because I said with the money that people pay to see the quarterbacks, which is true, but only the elite quarterbacks. Once you get to Jalen Hurts, and to me, he's borderline of being elite. I think he just has the talent around him. But the one thing he can do, he can run.
Yeah, and if you have legs as a running quarterback, you don't need a running back.
Yeah, that's why I said Lamar doesn't need one. Or if you got that type of arm like Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
You got Stafford's talents. Yeah, you don't really need a running game because Jared Goff's another one, folks. Look at last year. His running game was okay, nothing special. He had a monster year last year. So, but yeah, because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, bro, hold up. some of these guys don't really need a running game. And then I said, but a lot of these guys do. Let's see who has the team that has a running game of the all right quarterbacks. Let's see. Kirk Cousins, yes. Daniel Jones, you better get that situated. Tua's running game suspect. He gets Darwin Cook, he'll get a running game. Geno Smith needs a running game. Russell Wilson needs a running game. Derek Carr, Kenny Pickett, Jordan Love for now, but like I said, his arm talent is ridiculous. Purdy needs one, and Tannehill definitely need one. So those are the guys who need a running game. So, get the other guys don't need a running game. Mahomes definitely doesn't need a running game. Oh, man. Yeah, man. We're going to be talking about next week. We're going to be talking about Patrick Mahomes and his greatness. As I think the world has come to the same conclusion. I did 7 years drafted in 2017. Yeah, he was drafted in that moronic draft where Mitch Trubisky went too. That's why the whole Bear regime is fired. So yeah, man. I'm just glad that tonight, we're getting close. Jets had their full training camp today. As the national media, everybody was at Florham Park in New Jersey to the Jets camp. Had so many people. I'm gonna say nearly 300-400 people there around the country to see Aaron Rodgers work out for the Jets. They play 2 weeks from tomorrow, the Hall of Fame game against the Browns. So everybody, the 25th. Let me see some news on some of these rookies that had their camps today. Oh, speaking of that, Desmond Ridder, who I really like. I like him at Cincinnati. He's beginning to be the toast. And I told you people this because, to be honest with you, the fantasy football fans, the ones who are the diehards like myself and my my peers, they rank you and they hype you. Right now, everywhere I look at my algorithms is Desmond Ridder getting interviewed by somebody. And I tell you, Ridder has the potential. Atlanta's looking good, folks. I got them winning the NFC South myself because I don't trust Dennis Allen. And you got Derek Carr there. I'm not buying it. And Carolina's looking good. If you want a surprise quarterback to take in your fantasy league, everything I'm hearing, Bryce Young is looking the part. Let me get to Miami. See what they did today, talking about their rookies. Okay. No news. Under 9.5 wins for the Dolphins.
Huh?
I'm gonna go over.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I got them winning 12. I can also see them winning 11 or 10. Remember, and in 2 weeks, that whole week, that will be my mom's birthday to the game. We will celebrate Zach Thomas's Hall of Fame week as he goes into the Hall of Fame 2 weeks from tomorrow. Tremendous, tremendous football player. And he's going to be the last Dolphin, folks, going to the Hall of Fame for a while. So unless Armando Salguero puts Dick Anderson, Bob Kuchenberg, and Jake Scott in. It's gonna be a long time before you see another Dolphin in the Hall of Fame, folks. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. All right, Tungalova running his mouth in the Palm Beach Post, saying that the Dolphins will be scary. Tua, I will tell you this. You get somebody running that football like Dalvin Cook, I will put you guys as Super Bowl champions. I'm dead serious. They get Dalvin Cook, folks. No one's gonna beat that team. Nobody.
I don't know about all that.
They can run the football all day with Dalvin Cook and that kid A-Chain up the middle. They're going to be tough to beat, especially that one thing Tua does phenomenally well. He can hit the intermediate pass. In other words, he can hit the slant pass. And like I told people that bitch and complain about it, Tua, in my opinion, because of his pinpoint precision passing, and he doesn't make mistakes, is the best game managing quarterback in the NFL. And I promise you this right now, they get Dalvin Cook next week, he will become a game manager again. And I'll do the Dolphins preview football September the 7th. I'll do the Dolphins on September the 5th. I'll do the Dolphins preview up here.
That's tough.
Mark Clayton, Mark Duper, no. Matter of fact, I said this to EM. He gave me pushback. I don't know why, because he never saw winning in his life from his franchise. I put my 3 receivers for the Dolphins all time is Warfield, Tyreek Hill for now, and Nat Moore in the middle. The 3 receivers. I mean, imagine 305 if Greasy and Marino had that, bro. Oh my God. Well, Greasy had Warfield, so I keep forgetting that he had Warfield. Yeah, so Miami, Tua feels confident in his guys. He should. I mean, he has an arsenal for the ages. That he does have. But then again, Justin Herbert has it too. And that's going to be a thumbnail that I will have in 2 weeks with Tua, Herbert, who's the other one? It's Tua, Herbert, it's going to be Geno Smith. Oh, Geno Smith and Watson. That will be my thumbnail, that those 4 quarterbacks got to win a playoff game. And Watson got to take Cleveland to 11 wins. If we saw the Madden ratings the other night up here, folks, fascinating, the ratings for these teams. I mean, I was dumbfounded. I was floored. I mean, Miami is 75. And only 3 teams are subject. But you know what team is the team you look at, and they're 86, and you're going to look at them, and you're going to look at the ratings. Once it gets to Chris Jones for the Chiefs, it is a major drop-off. What they're telling you is that Mahomes is so good, he carries a franchise. While I was looking at the Browns, Deshaun Watson's a 78, but the team is loaded with a lot of 80s and a couple of 90 ball players. So they really stacked up the Browns if you're a Browns fan.
Yeah, they're definitely talented. That's for sure.
Well, for over-under contest this year, whoever wins gets the jersey of their choice. And that should be good. We'll have the over-under contest on the 6th, the day before opening night, Lions and Chiefs. And you guys going to like the thumbnails we have coming this year for the NFL for the Sunday games. It's going to be good. Pre-game show.
I won in that contest, miss.
Oh yeah, you got 2 under, 2 overs that you know so far?
I mean, I'm pretty confident.
Okay, we'll see.
No, is it just for the Dolphins or for everything?
This is for every team.
Okay.
I ain't what you could pick 2 overs, 2 unders for any 4 teams in the league.
Okay. Okay, I got my 2 teams already.
So we'll have that, and I'll have to do a thumbnail for that. Two unders and 2 overs. The over unders on teams wins this year. That should be good.
I got mine.
Matter of fact, let's take a look at some of these teams already. And why are these fools in the sports media trying to shove the WNBA down our throats? No one cares. No one's watching. Go away. That's what you do. Just go away. No one cares about those people being nice about it tonight. Ooh, those people. Oh, man. All right. Let me give you the odds for opening day in the NFL. Shout out to Pete's Takes. It was nice to see Pete up here the other night. I wish Pete would have came up. We'll have some fun with Pete like old times.
You came over?
Yeah, he was in the chat room on Monday night. Yeah.
My man.
I want him to come up like old
My
times.
man. Man, I tell you, miss. Finally worked.
Hey, Pete's always welcome here. He's family.
No, I had told Cap for Life to tell him come on up. I said, Mace been asking for him.
Yeah. He was trying to be funny, saying that I was a racist towards Skylar Thompson. I just laughed about it. I just chuckled.
Yeah, I put the word in for you, Mace. So I said to Cap, huh?
You should know I like Skylar Thompson.
No, I'm saying for Pete, I'm saying
Yeah.
Cap for Life. Tell him stop by. I said, Mace asked about you. I
would like that to see Pete up here. Be like old times. All right, here we go. Over and under. Right now as we speak. Dallas is 9.5 over. You can bet them over or under right now. Cowboys are 9.5. The Steelers are 8.5. The Jaguars are 10. The Seahawks are 9. 8.5. That may be one of the teams I take over. Niners are 10.5. Chiefs are 11.5. Vikings are 8.5. The Bills are 10.5. Chargers are 9.5. The Colts are 6.5. I may take that one as an under. I will definitely. I'm thinking of taking Detroit and the under at 9.5. Bears are 7.5. I don't know. The Jets are 9.5. That's gonna be interesting. Atlanta.
I think the Jaguars with the over.
A lot of people like Atlanta. 8.5. I'll think about that one.
What about the Ravens?
I love the quarterback. They didn't do the Ravens yet. Packers are 7.5. Panthers 7.5. A lot of people like that young quarterback. Miami 9.5. Raiders 8.5. Giants 7.5. I may take the Giants and the under. Think about it. Cardinals 4.5. I may have to take the under with that. Redskins 6.5. Ravens are 10.5. You can get this. Hold up for a second. Go ahead, Canes. Talk a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Ravens are 10.5. You taking that?
I'll take the over.
Wow. Patriots 7.5. Rams are 6.5. Rams are 6.5. The Bengals are 11.5. The Eagles are 11.5. The Browns are 9.5. There you go.
On second thought, I'll take the Browns with the over.
Texans are 6.5. Saints are 9.5. I'm gonna have to take the under on that one. And the Buccaneers are 6.5. So those are the updated overs and unders. We'll play that in a few weeks. September the 6th will play that. That will be exactly, let me see, 6 weeks from tonight. We'll play the over and under. Winner gets their favorite jersey of their choice.
So we'll get 2 picks, right?
You got to pick 2 overs and 2 unders.
All right.
2 teams to be above the number, 2 teams to be under the number. And if you get them all right, you win.
Shit, me. I want in that. And this on the for the 6th, right?
September 6th, yes.
All right, cool.
And September 7th is opening night. Lions and Chiefs. And I'm going to show you how much I don't care for the Lions. I think they're getting. I'm glad their hype is dying down a little bit. You know, because they've never done anything. That's where their hype is died down. But yeah, that's for right now. 305 in the building. I tell you, 305 really hates the Patriots. Mr. Miami wants to customize Steve DeBerg if he wins. If you win, I'll give you that, bro.
I want to customize Ray Lewis if I win.
Oh, man. Ray Lewis jersey for you?
Yeah. And my birthday is coming up in 3 months.
Oh, you in October.
Yep.
Me, 305, China White. Who else? Me, China. Oh, Mahogany just had a birthday in June. She'll be back up here later on. Talk to her for a little bit, make sure she's okay. So Miami wins. Mr. Miami wins the bet. He's the one who gets the 4. He will get a Steve DeBerg jersey. I know that will make his year.
Man, I had Miami rolling last night. I mean, couldn't stop laughing.
The aqua, white, and orange for life for 305.
So we got 4 picks. All right.
Platinum Elite be here Friday nights to do the big board picks. I'll have my picks. Usually I have my picks in by Tuesday night. I like to take my odds early and put my money in early. All right, here's the top 10 running backs in Madden. Chubb, McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler, Jonathan Taylor, Tony Pollard, and Aaron Jones. Be nice if you can get 3 of those guys on your fantasy team. Hopkins, people still stunned. He took the money in Tennessee. I don't blame him at all. 7 weeks to the opener, Mr. Miami. You ready? I know he is. So it's 7 weeks from tonight. We'll have that. Okay. Let the guys know.
I got my 4 picks already, Mace.
You do? All right.
And the first 2 are 2 young teams. For the over. Now the under are 2 teams that are going to disappoint.
I'm going to take one team I will take, and I usually don't touch them, but this year I will. I will take the Dolphins and the over 9.5. I'll take that. I'll take it.
With that schedule, I don't know.
I'll take the 9.5. You know, I can always change. I got to the 6th of September.
That's true.
That's the Atlanta Falcons getting ready for their season. 8.5 for their record. I will definitely take. That is one team I'm pretty sure I will stay solid and take them and the over. I like them winning that division.
What about the Browns? What's theirs?
The Browns are 9.5. I've never seen the Browns that high before.
And for the Jaguars is what, 10?
10, yeah. Now with Hopkins in that division, I'm going with Tennessee. Win that division.
Wait, Tannehill is quarterback?
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
I'll take them. Got a very motivated Derrick Henry. And with Hopkins, yeah. Love that. Yeah. Yeah, I love this Ritter, bro. Marbles picking teams. This is a big year for Kyle Pitts, by the way.
He's the tight end out of Florida, ain't it?
Yeah, he's done nothing in the NFL.
Well, the Falcons haven't had a quarterback in a while, so.
Yeah, rookie. Yeah, Matt Ryan is rookie. Yeah, Matt Ryan had a big year in his rookie in 2021.
Yeah, he did. And then he fell off afterwards.
Yep.
It was terrible. He turned old quick.
I think it was the Falcons logo. The big off-season winners in the NFL. Number one, the New York Jets. Beautiful, retractable roof stadium. I don't know how Atlanta get this money for their sports teams, bro. They just gave the MLS team a retractable roof, retractable dome stadium. It's amazing how Atlanta takes care of their sports teams and Miami doesn't.
Yeah, instead of sticking a roof on Hard Rock, they said, "Oh, let's just get a shelter." Man, I
That's
tell
why
you,
they are where they are. Let's read Mr. Miami. Green Bay poison, born ready. Jericho turn heel. Dolphins is legend, killer for life. Okay, Mr. Miami. We get it. We get it.
woo woo woo, you know it.
There'll be a new thumbnail that have flag sphere in a couple of weeks. My nephew gets back from his Hawaiian vacation. And remember, folks, that contest September the 6th. Winner gets the team. Winner gets the jersey of their choice come January.
I got my picks already in hand.
Deion Sanders didn't attend the Pac-12 day.
Of course, the man's out. He's out recruiting.
No, because he got his toes amputated, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
So
That's tough.
yeah, no.
Health reasons or?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, Dalvin Cook has let it be known today he's been monitoring the Jets, and Jets beat writer Rich Cimini is asking for $8 million. I think the Jets will give it to him. That's nothing to the Jets. As he's been Jets have I think about 20 million in cap space left. So he's been working out in Miami. I'm reading it right now. And he has mutual interest with the New York Football Jets.
See what happens to the Dolphins
We're going to find out next week. Training camps next week, and teams are already telling his agent, don't wait for the third exhibition game to sign. Don't do
going
it.
to the Jets.
You better shit like this, like DeAndre Hopkins did. He signed this week because next week he'll go to Nashville and he'll be ready to roll with his new teammates.
He's going to the Jets.
You think so?
For $8 million, shit, I would go.
I don't know.
Shit, Dolphins don't know how to pay him. Shit, all they want to do is shortchange the man. Talking about, we'll give you $4.6 million. Ha! Man, I'll give them the finger and leave. Bye. The hell I
Give
want
the Dolphins credit. They haven't spent a dime of that $16 million in cap space they still have. So they're gonna let that roll over to next year.
But when you have Cook on the market, then you would think they would pay him. Nope.
And if he does go to the Jets, that's gonna make them, like I said about Miami, to the national media. That's gonna make them prohibitive favorites to get to the Super Bowl out of the AFC.
Yeah, just what happens when the Dolphins are cheap. Oh, we don't want to pay you that. Here, we'll give you $4.6 million. Boy, I tell you.
I don't know. I'm gonna let it play out next week.
If he has interest in the Jets, I would consider going there over Miami. Because at least Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy. Damn! Shots fired.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna leave the Dolphins alone until I'll talk about them 2 weeks from I'll talk about them next Friday night. Next Friday morning. It'll be the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Bills, and the Chargers will be spoken about on the morning show next Friday, 28th.
Nice.
Kane's mixtape dropping in August 4th, track 1. Woo woo, you know it.
There you go.
Mr. Miami said what? What I talked about Dalvin Cook showing interest in the Jets.
And Mace, are you cleared to travel yet or no?
Not yet. I'll find out in September. That's when I see my kidney doctor next.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, get ready for that. Raven says, I'm just hanging out. Mace kind of heartbroken.
What
Watching
happened, Raven?
KOTM in 4K. Okay, he's watching King of the Monsters in 4K. I'm sorry that you're heartbroken, family. Little Rock.
Little Rock.
KJ Jefferson, baby.
Salute, Little Rock.
Little Rock. Yo, Raven, why are you heartbroken, bro?
Raven.
Why are you watching Godzilla King of the Monsters for the 5,766th time tonight, bro? I'm serious about that. Raven's watched that movie so many times.
Damn.
Oh, Suey. That's right, baby. Oh, dog. Suey Fins is in the building. What's up, family? Fins in the building. So, Rubber Man's baby girl had a recital over the weekend. I congratulate him for it. Saying what's up to Canes. Miami saying what's up to him too.
So,
Getting pumped up. Next Tuesday, we'll just get it in. Next Tuesday night, Dallas, the Giants, the Panthers, and the Lions. Next Tuesday night in the morning, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Denver, and the Jets. We'll talk about them next Tuesday morning to start NFL training camp. Matter of fact, let me put that thumbnail up right now. Let me see. I'm on Friday. So that should be show 918. Opening day. Oh, just having, okay, he's having woman problems, Ravenitis. You know me, I keep that, leave that alone. Over under Hurricanes, 9 wins.
Really?
Yeah, over under, yeah.
Wow. That'll be cool. I'll go with the over.
The over?
Yeah. Wow, 9 wins. Woo-wee. Man, if Mario does that this year, man. Wow.
Remember, he's not coaching.
That's true too, yeah.
He's done his job, bro. Shit.
I just feel like the coordinators that he have are gonna do good.
Kings, listen up. The Risky Red.
He's got some guys that I never thought he would get.
Dude, I saw him recruiting since he was at Alabama, bro.
Yeah, the guy's a killer on that
Hell yeah.
Recruiting trail, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. He kills it, bro. That's what I told Tony, Mr. Miami 2 years ago. I said, you need a recruiter. You don't need a coach. Now, with Deion, you get both.
Yeah, Deion's a damn good recruiter, too.
Yeah, I want Deion as the coach. In a way, I'm glad he's not the coach because of the health problems.
Yeah, I'm surprised he actually has health issues, man. Well, coaching is very stressful.
Yes.
CB's in the back, yo. Mace.
Yeah.
CB's in the back.
What's up, bro?
Brother Mace, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling tonight?
Hey!
Me, I'm just chilling, man. Just
Chilling.
another day, getting ready for next Tuesday.
CB, what's good?
What's good, my boy? Hey, we getting close to that time, Mace. We getting close, brother.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, man. I think we got a lot to be excited about this year, man. Really, I think this is going to be a tremendous year for Miami Dolphin fans, man.
Let's hope so. Real talk. Let's hope so.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, we need it. I mean, and we're well overdue. That's my thing too. Like, we're well overdue. I think it's our time. So let's embrace it. Let's go after it. Don't be scared of it. Let's go get it, man.
I would agree with that. I mean, like I said, for me, I think it starts with first making the playoffs, then winning a game.
Yeah, but see, this is my thing. People harp on this winning a playoff game a lot, and I get it. I mean, first of all, you got to get there to get to play the game first, right? But I think once you get in, it's still football. It's still lining up on Sunday. It's still the same thing you've been doing for the past 18 weeks. It's playing football. So as long as you can get in and you get in, somewhat healthy and you feel comfortable and you're confident, I don't see us not winning the game if we get there and we have the guys we need. Now, last year, different story. You don't have your starting QB. You're going in with a third string guy. You're not confident. I don't think anybody picked us to win that game, right?
Against Buffalo.
Against Buffalo and Buffalo.
I
Yeah,
had us winning.
everybody picked Buffalo.
No,
Right.
I had us winning.
He's talking about the national consensus.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm talking national consensus. So I don't think anybody really picked us to win that game. And we came in and we competed. We played well. And we just saw that, damn, if we had had a little bit more from certain areas, we would have definitely won that football game. So I think it's a matter of getting in the playoffs, getting in healthy for us, especially, and just being able to go out there and make the same plays we're probably going to make all year. Because I think this team will be confident. I think it's their second year in the system. So I expect a huge leap from year one to year two, Mike McDaniel team, especially the offense. I know the defense is going to be in a situation where they got a new, defensive coordinator, new scheme. But with the talent you have there, that should make up for some of the challenges with the terminology and having a new defensive coordinator come in the first year. Like, you got some talent there, you got some experience there, so that should kind of offset some of those issues regarding having a new offensive coordinator like Vic Fangio.
Okay, I got them winning the division. After that, I don't know. That's the way I look at them.
Now, if we win the division, that means are we getting home field advantage throughout the playoffs, or you think we'll probably go on the road? What are you thinking?
They'll get a playoff game, but at home. But after that, they're on the road.
So you think the first one will be at home, and then we'll be on the road throughout?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we can mess around.
Right now, I got Miami as the 2 seed.
How many games we winning? How many games you got us winning?
12.
Okay, we're close. I think I got us at 13. And that's a lot of games. I get it, but I think this team is special, and I think this team could come out early and just get in the groove, get in the rhythm where they're confident. And I think early in the season is going to be essential for us. Like week 1 through week 4, if we can build confidence in week 1 through week 4, and the Dolphins are playing really good football early on, there's no telling where this team could go. Right? There's just no telling.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you, man.
Oh no, I know you're not arguing. I'm just talking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I let everybody speak their mind, man. Unless they say something outrageous. All right, this is for you, CZ.
Man, the Wyatt family ain't doing a damn thing. The afternoon drizzles ain't got nothing for them.
Oh, come on, here we go.
Hey, Mr. Miami, get up here, man. Them afternoon drizzles, drizzling all over the state, man. Y'all ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah. What's your over under for FSU?
I think FSU I think they're a 1 to 2 loss team. Honestly.
You're talking either 11-1 or 10-2.
Yeah, I'm talking 11-1, 10-2. I think honestly, this team should be a playoff caliber team, compete for a national championship. But I don't know about Norvell. I'm not sold on Norvell, so I can't even say that.
That's something that me and you agree on. That guy ain't it.
Yeah, Florida State has always found a way to drop one of the bad games, like a North Carolina State or a Wake Forest or a Louisville or somebody like that. Always finds a way to beat us at an inopportune time, and it just keeps us out of the playoffs. So I could see it happening. I'd like for us to get over the hump. I just don't know, man. I think Jordan Travis he's a good quarterback. He's just got to be consistent, man, week in and week out. He can't have these spurts of like just doing stuff all willy nilly and putting himself in harm's way.
He's good though, man. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's gotten better. He's gotten a lot better, man. I remember when he first came on the scene, it was like he was a train wreck, really, like a literal train wreck, bro. But he's gotten better. He's gotten a lot better.
Mr. Miami
Shits on our
cracking up.
quarterback. That's for sure.
Mr. Miami, get up here. The afternoon sprinkles, man. Them boys ain't doing nothing to them Tally boys.
All right, let me
That's
ask
cap.
you this. Let me ask you this. I'm talking to CB with this one. Who do you feel is the second best team in the division?
The second best team in the division, I think it's going to be a toss-up. I think it's going to be between the Jets and the Bills, but I think one of those teams will implode and end up not making the playoffs.
Probably the Bills.
And it could be the Bills, it could be the Jets. I don't know, but I think one of them are just gonna implode at the seams and end up, not making the playoffs. And it's probably gonna reset them and put them into a different mode for next year.
I don't see for me, CB, to be honest, I don't see the Bills imploding. But maybe I can see the Jets realistically be the one imploding, but I wouldn't blame Aaron. I would blame the people around Aaron. If the other let's say Aaron's producing, but the other guys aren't scoring enough or doing enough, I don't blame them. I wouldn't blame Aaron though for that.
But if
not succeeding.
But if Aaron is producing, that means the guys around him are doing what they need to do. Like Aaron, let's do this. First of all, with the Jets, we got to put everything on Aaron's shoulders. He's getting paid a lot of money to play quarterback for the New York Jets. Yeah. So we got to put it on him. I mean, the defense will be good, right? I don't think they're going to be a bad defense, but Aaron Rodgers has got to score points. He's got to find a way to score more points than the opposing offenses each week. And that's going to be on him. It's going to be on his shoulders. So if he's producing, then they're winning games. If he's not producing, they're not winning games. And
what I mean by
he should
producing,
be killed, though. He should be killed for it.
No, but CB, what I'm saying by him, if Aaron's producing, but the receivers around him are not scoring enough touchdowns, is what I'm saying. They have yards, but they're not scoring. Who do you blame? Aaron or the receivers?
You got to blame Aaron because that's decision making. He has the experience. He's a vet. He's been in the league a long time. He's scored a lot of touchdowns. So we've seen him do it before. So you can't get to New York and it just go away. And you supposedly have better wide receiver talent than you had in Green Bay. You got to figure it out. You got to make it work.
Yeah.
You think you think the talent with the Jets is better than Devontae Adams?
I don't think it collectively. I think they have a
Devontae Adams is better than any player on the damn
I agree
team.
with that. I agree he's better.
I mean, the entire team.
I agree with that. I agree he's better than
their young receiver is not there yet. He has the potential to be a Devontae Adams type receiver, but he's not there yet.
He has some good wide receivers.
I'm going to say right now, my honest opinion, I think the Jets are going to be just fine.
Yeah, and I don't think the Jets will be bad. I don't think the Jets will be bad at all. They should with the talent they have, with the roster they have, they should be competitive. They should be contending in the division for sure. Like
I think Miami will win that division.
Yeah, I think so too, but I still think the Jets should put up a fight. Like
I'm waiting and see still. I don't think I understand did we beat the Bills last year at all?
Yes, week 3 in Miami.
Yeah, we beat the Bills the first game.
Okay. But I'm still worried about our team not showing up later in the season. I'm not blaming it just on the quarterback, but also the coach not making the same.
and we got to understand that McDaniel's a rookie head coach. So I think down the stretch, he was maybe overwhelmed. And it bit him, right?
Overcompensating, you think?
Yeah, I think the game planning, I think a little bit of everything, like the travel. I think a lot of that kind of, led
Caught up to
to,
him?
yeah, it caught up
CB,
to him. It caught up to him late in the season,
CB,
bro, and that
bottom
happens
line.
sometimes.
CB, bottom line. If they don't get Dalvin Cook, they better run that football 60% of the time.
I think
They
it'll
get
be.
Dalvin Cook, damn well they run the football 60% of the time. I'm gonna tell you something else.
I think
For all you Wilson and who's the other bum Mozart, Dalvin Cook signs a contract next week. Those guys ain't seen the field.
That's how.
No,
Hey,
to me,
Mace,
and I said
Mace,
this.
why are you the only one kind of talking like that? Why do they make it seem like these running backs are so good?
Who, Dalvin Cook?
No, the Mostert and Wilson. Why do they make it seem like these guys are good enough to
Because
carry
of
the load by
system.
themselves?
Because they're not Dalvin Cook. They're not top 10.
Right, but my thing is, so I hear a lot of people in the community saying, "Hey, we don't need Dalvin. We're good enough already." Honestly, I have your sentiment. If Dalvin signs next week, Mostert, Wilson, whoever else will see limited touches. A-Chain will,
right.
A-Chain will get some
A-Chain
will get some opportunities. Go ahead.
Let me add this to it. They get Dalvin Cook, start making your parade plans for Biscayne Boulevard.
Yeah, no, and CB, I've said this to be honest. I feel A-Chain beats out both Wilson and Mostert.
I think that takes time, though. I don't think you can.
No, because I thought the running back position is the easiest transition. You just have to find a hole.
It is the easiest transition, but you got to think, hey, rookies got to come into the league. They got to get their legs on them. They got to understand the game. They got to take NFL hits. I think it's a slow process of kind of easing him into the game.
CB,
I think he's going to
keep it real. CB, let's keep it real. They signed Dalvin Cook. Those three running backs don't exist.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't
will not exist.
They should be complementary pieces. One of them or two of them should be.
They're just there to give them a blow.
It should be Dalvin Cook is the entree. The other guys are dessert and appetizers.
Those guys, no, the other two are just NMMs.
see, and CB, I said this. I'm not sure if Mace told you what I said earlier in the stream, that I feel, to be honest, I would rather have an elite kicker who you can trust over an elite running back.
I answered that question. You wasn't around. I said that I would rather take the running back because he's involved more than the kicker is.
Man, why y'all having this kicker versus running back conversation, bro?
It ain't me. Manzano brought it up, not me.
I can't do it, man. I can't.
The reason why.
on Steven's show this morning.
Yeah, I can't have that conversation, bro.
No, the reason why I said it, to be honest, is I feel that sometimes the running back gets you to where you're supposed to be, but the kicker loses you the game. So if you have an elite kicker that you don't have to worry about missing kicks, you're okay.
But we understand this, Tony. We understand this. We understand that in the game of football, you need a running back. We know you need a kicker, right? I think picking one over the other is just asinine because they're two components that you need in a football game. Like every roster is going to have a kicker. Every roster is going to have a running back. Like, why are we trying to pick one over the other? I know you guys were talking about compensation.
Not me, him, not me.
I think I understand.
No, we were talking about compensation wise.
Right. I know you guys were saying compensation wise, but if you look at, and they were talking about this, if you look at the top 32 running backs and you look at the top 32 kickers, take their salaries average amount, the running backs are going to make much more money because those are guys that are essential. They touch the ball 15, 20 times a game, right? A kicker maybe kicks the ball 3 to 4 times a game, maybe 5 times. I get it. They're a crucial part of the game, but you get a kicker and you have a running back on the roster. I don't think I'll take one or the other. I think you need both players.
Yeah, I agree with you. You need both players, but to be honest, if I were as a fan, I would
So would
rather
you
spend.
look, Tony? Let me ask you this:
Definitely
would you
this
want a
conversation
dynamic?
going on.
Would you
All right,
would
finish.
you want a dynamic kicker or would you want a dynamic running back?
Can't have both.
You can't have both. Which one are you taking?
Honestly, I can't believe I'm saying this. I would rather have the dynamic kicker because
No, I'm
sometimes
not taking.
the running back can disappear.
Look,
Folks,
and
I'll
this
get
is the
back to
thing, man.
normal in a
Look,
second.
the goal of the game. This is what I want y'all to understand. The goal of football is not to kick field goals. You are trying to
Exactly.
score touchdowns. Running backs
But you-
score touchdowns. Kickers kick field goals and score you 3 points.
If he walked into an NFL locker room and said that shit, those players would really kill him.
Yeah, they were ream your ass on that one.
They
They
will
were-
kill you, bro.
No, and this is where I'm coming from because I've dealt as a Dolphins fan with horrible, inconsistent kicking. That's why I would say the elite kicker for me is more important because
So you're telling me, hold up, back up a second. You're telling me that you will have Justin Tucker than
he had the most points this season.
I'm gonna pick a good running
Cook.
back.
Pick
You rather
Saquon.
have- you
Pick
rather have
Saquon. You
Justin
can pick
Tucker?
Jonathan Taylor.
No, I'm not
Dalvin
saying
Cook.
those guys get hurt. I'm gonna give one who's been healthy his career. You're gonna take Justin Tucker over Najee Harris.
Yes, because he's more consistent.
Hell no.
All right, this discussion's
no.
over, bro. This shit is over, man. Let me get back. Let me get back. Let me get back to
Harris all
the,
day.
let me get back to the NFL again. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this because I already said about the Dolphins. I'm done with them. I know they're gonna win the division. Let me ask you this. You look at the landscape of the AFC, right?
Yeah.
Right, CB?
Yep.
Who would you put? I know you're gonna put number one. Who would you put number three? I know who you put number one, so I'm not gonna go there.
You said number 1, 2, 3 for
No,
AFC?
number three in the AFC. I know who you put in one.
Number 3. So I honestly, right now, I can't put the Dolphins number 1. I'm gonna tell you that. I think they're the best team. I think they're gonna be the best team, but right now I have to put Kansas City up there as number 1.
Okay.
Because they're Super Bowl champions. So I got to put them number 1.
Do you like Pacheco?
Yeah, I like Pacheco. I think Andy Reid does a good job scheming his running backs open, and I think that's a part of that's a part of his system that's always been his thing. So I feel like Andy Reid does a good job in that aspect. Just understanding the run game, where to run the football, balance, chess, things like that. So I like the Chiefs. I like the Dolphins up there. Who else, man? I don't know.
Bengals.
I think so. I'm not
Ravens.
sold. I'm not sold on the Bengals. I'm not sold on the Ravens. I think if I was to put another team in there, I think I'd probably go with the Bengals, right?
Okay.
Just because they played at a pretty high level for the past couple of years. So I would put the Bengals up there. I think there's some other good teams that I think Cleveland will be better. I think the Ravens will be better. I think the AFC is just going to be better in general, bro. With Aaron Rodgers coming to the AFC, and you got OBJ in Baltimore, you got Cleveland getting a bunch of players and getting better. I think the AFC is just becoming like a dominant conference. I think they are.
See, this is why I actually push back on you with that ranking that you have the Dolphins. For me, I have the Bengals and the Chiefs and Bengals at 1 and 2 because I really do not trust. I don't see. I understand the talent around him, but for me the ranking is based on who your quarterback is, and
you don't trust Tua. I don't know.
Yeah, so I understand you're ranking the Dolphins based on the talent, but usually when they do these rankings, it's based on who the quarterback on the team is and stuff like that. And
right. And I think that Tua will have a better statistical year. And I think
then Joe Burrow.
and I'm saying staying healthy too. Like I'm saying he's gonna stay healthy. He's gonna have a really good year. And this team overall, defense, offense, special teams will be better than the Cincinnati Bengals. That's what I'm telling you.
That's some big words, man.
And I think honestly, when you look at the game we played in Cincinnati this year, if Tua stays healthy in that game, we win that game, and it's a totally different story.
Backstage.
I'm going to say it again. For this team to win, I'm serious, winning it, they better run the football 60% of the time.
I don't think you need to run at 60. You need to be balanced. So you need to be at least 48, 52% of the time. I think balance is key with this team. I know I don't want Tua. I know I don't want Tua throwing it over 30 times a game. I know that.
He needs to be a game manager. Me and Mace have said this since we drafted the kid. In order for this team to be successful, he needs to be a game manager, not a gunslinger.
Yeah, and I think that's always what he's been. Like I think that's his characteristic as a quarterback. He's efficient. He's going to make the right plays. He's going to take his shots deep when he has the opportunity. He's never been a gunslinger. Even at the college level, he wasn't a gunslinger. I mean, Alabama could throw it around because they had elite talent everywhere, but I don't think he was a gunslinger in college. I think you just have to – he's the type of guy, you give him 25 to 30 throws a game. You run the ball 50% of the time and be efficient, and you let him eat in the play action because he should.
You know why
apart.
the perception of him being a gunslinger persisted. Actually, is I blame Sarkisian's offense. He makes game managers like Tua look like a gunslinger because of the offense that he ran. That's where that perception came from. Actually, the Sarkisian offense has always been like that. That he made good quarterbacks look like gunslinger, game managers like that style quarterback looked like a gunslinger and stuff like that. So I blame that perception of Tua and some of the fans wanting him to be like that on Sarkisian.
And I think fans are just like cynical when it comes to like quarterback play. Like they expect everybody to be Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady. It's like, bro, no. Like some players play different. Like they gotta play within the scheme of the football game, like the scheme of the system. Like you can't, everybody can't be running around like a chicken with their head cut off and throwing like sidearm underneath balls and doing all type of crazy stuff. That's just not a good thing for certain guys, and we got to understand that as fans.
As one quarterback I'll be watching all year is going to be Deshaun Watson.
This is where I like Burrow kind of, CB. He's an elite game manager, but he has the ability to turn into a gunslinger.
Can I talk on my damn platform, please?
Sorry.
Thank you. That's one of the reasons why beginning next week, there will be no cross-talking up here from now on. Now, like I was saying, before I say what I'm saying, 305, I appreciate you coming a half hour early. Thank you.
I was coming.
What's good, Mr. 305?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Yeah, we're good, bro. Like I was saying, I want to see Watson this year show everyone what's a true franchise quarterback is. Because when you look at his receiving core, bro, I don't care what anybody says. Amari Cooper can't even walk into the Dolphins room.
He's got a good receiving core. You're right, man. Elijah Moore, my cousin up there, he's gonna be a beast.
I don't know, man. I think he has to make all of them better, bro.
I don't think they're a great wide receiver core.
Exactly. They're not Miami.
Yeah, nowhere near what we got. I think there's a couple good guys in the room though. And I think Deshaun Watson with three guys who honestly, these might be the best three wide receivers he might ever have.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with.
Because he's only had really D-Hop, right? That's it.
Yeah. Yo, Tony, what do you think about your boy this week? Messi being celebrated as the toast of the world this week, Tony. All right, Tony put himself on mute. Like I was saying about Watson, yeah. I believe it or not, I do agree with you. I think Tonga over will be better this year, but not the way you're saying it. I agree.
Yeah, I think man, we're prime. We're due, bro. We're due. It's time. It's time, Mr. Miami. The Canes ain't doing nothing, but hey,
I think the Canes will be pretty
the
good.
Dolphins though.
I think the Canes will be pretty good. I do. I think Canes will be pretty good.
How many games you got the Canes winning, Mace?
I say 9.
9?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
especially
a lot.
I will say this right now. If they lose to A&M, they're done, bro.
When do they play A&M? First game of the season?
Second.
Second?
September the 2nd in Miami.
Who y'all got first game?
Oh, they what? Bethune-Cookman? I don't know. The Canes would know. Yo, Tony.
Well,
right, Tony's not there.
Where Canes at?
Canes is probably, I don't know. He's not there.
We take on the first game.
Who they playing the first game?
We take on Miami, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! They might give y'all a run for y'all buddy, but
I would agree with that. Yo, seriously, I can see that. Manzano,
they
you
might
there,
give
bro?
y'all boys a run for y'all money on opening day.
No, we get beat by the Miami, Ohio.
I want to talk to
We'll
Manzano
take our
about boy.
first place on Miami,
There
Ohio.
he is. Hey, Manzano, what do you think about your boy being the toast of North America this week? Everywhere.
I'm excited for that.
Say it again, family.
I'm excited for Messi, to be honest.
Did you see the ticket prices to see him play in Miami, bro?
The lower bowl tickets are like $500 or something.
Hey man, these people love some Messi, boy.
Yeah, they do, bro. And when I saw him in the World Cup, I can't say shit about him, bro.
But he's good.
I don't know him. You know, if I knew him and watched him a lot, maybe I have more opinion. But for like Tony said, everybody who don't want to give him the GOAT, they can't say shit now.
Yeah, no, and Mace, they showed the away prices. He's gonna the apparently the game in New York against the Red Bulls is sold out. There's no tickets at all.
Oh yeah, bro. Hey, he's going everywhere he goes. The price tickets are gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's like having a Michael Jordan times 10, almost.
Yeah,
he's that level of athlete. Do you agree, Messi?
I'm not knocking him, man. I saw him do his thing in the World Cup. I'm not knocking that man at all, bro.
He's a beast.
Him, Mbappe, I'm not knocking those guys, bro.
Yo, Mbappe's a dog too.
Hell yeah, man. I fell in love with him in that championship, in that title game against Argentina. I saw both of those guys balling.
Bro,
next level, bro.
See, I like Messi, but as a fan of Messi, he's I've said this multiple times I've watched him since the beginning of his career, since he was a teenager and stuff like that. He's more of a winger. He's not what we would consider a traditional target guy, which is the guy that you see in the middle of the box, Mace, like an Mbappe, like that. He's more of a guy who's on the outside, spreading the field. Like he's like a Tyreek Hill. He plays almost like a Tyreek. He
draws attention.
Yeah, he draws attention. He's not like a guy who sucks in everything like a Joker and stuff like that. I compare a Messi playing style to an elite receiver, a speed receiver like a Tyreek, where he spreads the field. He makes your what's it called?
He makes everything open up.
Yeah, he opens it up and stuff like that.
You follow soccer, CB?
I do, man. I follow soccer, man. I try to watch.
What squad is your squad?
I don't really have a squad, man. I just enjoy watching like the World Cup. I enjoy watching, and then I'm a big FIFA guy too, so I play a lot of FIFA.
There you go.
So I just kind of enjoy the nuance of the game and watching the big guys play, like and watching these countries get after it because it's exciting. I enjoy
Sure
it.
is. All yours, Tony. You can talk. You
Yeah.
talk to soccer.
And by the way, did you see that the EA lost the rights to FIFA? They're not calling the soccer game FIFA anymore. CB.
What are they calling it?
Football Club 23, FC 23, and stuff like that.
Yeah, good riddance either, EA. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, Raven.
What's up, brother Raven?
What's up?
You hate EA, I'm assuming?
Right.
I mean, well, I can't say hate. I mean, it's been a love and hate relationship for EA over the past 30 years. So,
They screwed up Madden for sure.
well, I mean, I used to rage about that. About, when I see these game studios, I'm seeing nothing but pink faces. Where are the black employees? And it was an employee from EA who actually does work on the Madden games. That a director actually, responded to me and talked to me a little bit. So I gave EA another chance. I like them when they fuck with Star Wars because they the best when it comes to Star Wars. That's a personal reach from Texas. But what they did with FIFA, that's actually just licensing. You know what I'm saying? That happens. And
Yeah.
FIFA, yeah, I mean the brand, I mean that name alone, I mean that got some value behind it. I don't think they had enough money to actually secure it.
Yeah. They've
Yeah,
had it for the past 20 years, which is shocking.
Oh
they've
yeah,
had it-
oh yeah,
they've had
that's
it
a
for
big
while now.
loss. But I mean, EA ain't turning out like they used to. I mean, people are playing the games because the games play. Ain't nobody really step up to the place to take them out. But I mean, it ain't like they put out goose eggs. Actually, they do. They put out goose eggs, but they put out golden eggs one time here and there. But it's
For
got
me, the best Madden was the 1997. Do you agree, CB? The
No,
best year for Madden was 97.
I don't know, man. I mean, I played Madden kind of every year throughout the years, but there's just not a lot of competition there, right? So
exactly.
there's no 2K studios putting out a game, and so since there's no competition, EA just kind of does what they want to do. Now, my homie actually works on Madden, so I've been playing Madden with him. He's a developer. A lot of the Madden stuff comes out of Orlando, but FIFA's out of the Canada office, so that's a totally different situation. They got totally different teams as far as Madden and FIFA go. But with NCAA coming back, we do have something to look forward to because I think that was the best game out of the series for sure.
Are the players gonna get paid out of that finally?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get paid. Yep.
With NIL, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what I'm excited for is actually them bringing back and me and Mace talked about that. These young players who got the benefit of NIL need to go to the O'Bannon brothers and kiss their ring, because if it wasn't for them suing the NCAA.
Yeah, I got paid off. Look, I was playing at Howard and I got a check in the mail from that lawsuit. So
Oh, you did?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So I was playing at Howard at the time. I was on the game. They don't have your names on there. They just have your number. So I ended up getting a check in the mail. All the players got checks in the mail from that. It was like a small ass check, like something like $15 or something like that. But
It's a start.
but all of us got checks. Like all the NCAA players got checks.
Whew. Wow. CB, are you just a football fan, or do you are you a basketball fan too?
Man, I'm a diehard Orlando Magic fan, man. Orlando Magic.
Oh, I feel so bad for you.
Florida
so bad for
State.
you.
Florida State. The Magic we're gonna be good again. We got Paolo. Paolo's a beast, rookie of the year.
A lot of Orlando fans think he's gonna be the next Shaq for some reason.
I mean, he's going to be the next best thing out of Orlando. So that's maybe why they're thinking that. He is the best thing we have right now. He's a Carmelo on steroids.
Banchero?
Yeah, he's that good. Yeah.
I see a lot of
good,
you know
bro.
who I don't see Carmelo when he plays.
Bro, I'm
see
telling
more
you,
of,
he's a physical Carmelo, bro. Who could just do a little bit more going to the
I
rack.
see more Paul Pierce than Carmelo.
Nah, man.
I think he's a better scorer. He's
you.
a better scorer than Paul Pierce.
I gotta disagree with you. Banchero's a Mac Truck, bro. I mean, you know me. I was killing him last year, bro. But
Why were you killing him?
It's just me being a troll, bro.
Oh,
I don't like Duke
okay.
players.
I got you.
So,
He's good,
he's
though.
good, bro. I was telling everybody during the season,
He was sneaky putting up numbers, yo. He was putting up some numbers like
I would
on the
love
low.
to see Wimbayama go there, bro.
Bro, that would have been a problem if he would have got to Orlando.
Shit. They will do what Shaq couldn't do in Orlando. How is that?
Exactly, the Shaq and Penny days.
Who did Orlando draft in this draft?
We drafted the young kid. Man, I forgot their names. They're both guards though. One young kid, light skinned kid, a lot of hair.
The kid on my thumbnail, the kid from Arkansas.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot his name. Man, I forgot it. I forgot his name.
Burks.
Jahad Brooks?
No, Burks.
Burks.
Because Pac-Man wanted me to put him on the thumbnail, so I did.
Yeah, to be honest, I think what's going to happen eventually is Orlando, they're still young. And honestly, I think a team like Orlando needs a veteran coach to coach these young players to understand how to deal with pressure and like high pressure moments and stuff instead of having a young coach.
But maybe you don't get a young coach. Maybe you bring in veteran leadership players. Like maybe I think you bring in a guy like Dame to Orlando. They might make a run at the East if you can bring in a dynamic player like that. Now, I'm not saying it would happen, but if you bring in a stud like that, one of the top offensive guys who has a veteran presence, you could take a team like Orlando and kind of, be a contender in the East.
The realistic veteran presence, in my opinion, Uncle, for Orlando would be like a guy like Goran Dragic, the Dragon.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see him coming in and being a presence. Yeah, I can see that.
And Tony's right about them. I think needing a veteran coach, like a Mike Budenholzer, will be good for them.
Yeah. Mike can take you there, but he Mike Budenholzer is the type of coach there are certain coaches in the NBA that can take you to the mountaintop but can't win you. And I think Budenholzer just got lucky and stuff like that with
you could say that.
Giannis.
But I think Orlando, bro, Banchero's gonna be a monster, bro.
I'm telling you, Banchero's a beast, bro. He's a beast. Honestly, a year older, and I mean, the Magic got to find a way to make it happen. The East is really wide open, bro.
I totally agree with you.
There's no really good teams in there. Like, nobody's gonna run away with it. Just compete, be consistent, win 60-50% of your games. You're gonna be in the playoffs. It's like, bro, you're gonna have a shot. Find a way to win some games, man.
What I like about Orlando is they could have very easily tanked. But what you saw them do is they started to like to win.
Oh yeah, they started to fight down the stretch.
You see it, yeah. I saw it, yeah. They were beating
because they were trying to get that play-in game. That's what they were pushing for.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
And let's be real. I'm being honest here. The Orlando fans suffered twice, 3 times. They suffered with Shaq left. They suffered when Grant Hill hurt himself. and they suffered when Dwight Howard left.
Yeah, yo, did you hear the story that Grant Hill told about Tim Duncan coming to Orlando? Him and Tim Duncan? It's crazy.
No.
So he said Tim Duncan was basically a lock to come to Orlando. He was like, he was on the fence. He said he was on the fence about it, but he was like, Tim Duncan was really pushing for it. And, you know, they took the trip together to go sit with Doc and have conversations about coming on board, right? So
Yeah.
Tim Duncan's girlfriend at the time asked Doc if, you know, the team, the player's family can travel on the plane. And he was like, no, it's a business trip, stuff like that. And Grant Hill said that's when he knew that Tim Duncan wasn't coming to the Magic, when Doc told his girl that she wasn't going to be able to travel on the plane.
Can
It's
Doc
crazy.
Rivers do anything right?
It's
No,
crazy.
he can't.
He can't catch a break. He can't.
McGrady got him fired.
I hope I'm getting this right. Was his prime years in Orlando Hito Turkoglu, or was that more in with the Kings, Mace?
Who?
Was Hito Turkoglu's prime years with the Orlando Magic?
I think his season years were with the Magic. I think his prime years were with Sacramento, but I think he had a good career with the Magic.
He sure did. I liked him in Orlando.
Yeah, because he could play that role. He was a good role player. Rashard
I like
Lewis.
Turkoglu a lot. I was a big fan of his.
Yeah. Rashard Lewis, Hito Turkoglu. You had a bunch of shooters around Dwight. You could just kick it out, and they'd hit shots, and that's how we got to the finals. And played the Lakers.
You had a good backcourt with Dwight. I can't remember who the backcourt was.
We had Rayford Alston, Skip to Malou. We had your boy Mighty Mouse. What's his name? I keep forgetting his name. The small guard. I think he came out of Temple.
The kid from St. Joe's.
Yeah. I forgot his name though.
Jameer Nelson.
We had Jameer Nelson. We had Hito. We had Rashard Lewis. We had a pretty good team that year.
That was the team that beat the Cavaliers.
Exactly. That was the team that beat the Cavaliers.
If they would have won game 1 against the Lakers, they would have won that series.
And that's when Courtney Lee missed that damn layup, that putback.
Exactly. They would have won that game 1 against the Lakers. They would have won that series because the one thing you saw Orlando, they had all the momentum.
Right. You know what messed it up? You brought Jameer Nelson was hurt kind of the whole play, like down the stretch of the playoffs.
I remember that.
And Rayford Alston was playing well. He was really in the Lakers' head. He was shoving Matt Barnes. He was getting after him. But what they did was they took Rayford out the game and put Jameer back in the game in the finals, and it just threw everything off. It threw off all the rhythm.
Baby, the master of panic.
He is the master of panic.
He got far from the Heat too.
I kind of wish, as a Heat fan, the Heat and the Magic were good at the same time, where we would face each other for like, what is it called? Eastern Conference Finals, like Eastern Championships and stuff like that. But it was either the Heat were horrible or the Magic were horrible and stuff like that.
It was like that.
I like the Magic this year to make the playoffs.
Man, we need it. We need it. Hey, but we snuck up on Toronto a couple years ago. You remember that?
Yeah, I like Orlando making it very easily too. I can see Orlando a 6 or 7 seed in the East.
Yeah, man, they're getting better, and they got some young, promising players.
They're gonna be hungry, bro, because they just missed it. They're gonna be hungry this year. I like teams like Orlando, where you build them from the bottom up.
There was a team in the West that was like that, Mace. That you're talking about. How you talked about Orlando. You're talking about Orlando. What was that name? What was the name of the team the year before for the West that you said they just missed it? Was it Memphis?
2 years ago?
Yeah. Was it Memphis, or am I thinking of someone else?
Sacramento.
Oh, it was Sacramento.
And I picked them to make the playoffs last year, back in June, I got laughed at up here, CB. I got laughed out of here, bro. I also said back April of 2022 that Denver was going to win the NBA title. I got a lot of pushback from that. Yeah.
I think I was there when.
No, go ahead, Tony.
I think I was on the panel with you when we were talking about that. The Kings thing. I said they were gonna have to trade their players because that franchise, that ownership is incompetent and stuff like that.
No, I told people that. No, I said because remember, Jokic won 2 MVPs. Jamal Murray missed a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
When they got Murray back healthy, now
Joker got robbed.
Yeah, they took it away from him this year. Next year he'll get it because they're gonna make it up to him.
How in the world does a guy like Joel Embiid deserve the MVP award over Joker?
I have no idea. Oh, by the way, since I got you up here, bro, I'm talking to you, Kane. I'm talking to you, CB.
What's up, bro?
Congratulations on your daughter's recital over the weekend.
Oh, appreciate that, bro. That was a cool experience, man. I love seeing the kids get after it and do their thing, man. That was fun, bro.
Yeah, man. I know how proud you was.
Congratulations, brother CB.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, love that family time, bro. You gotta enjoy that.
Yeah, my nephews were little. I helped raise them. I enjoyed spending my time with them, bro. Tony dropped off. Hope Tony comes back later if he wants. Yo, since we got you up here, Raven's up here tonight. Good to hear from Raven, but he's a little down tonight. Look, this is how I look at the team, bro. Honestly, this is how I look at them, bro. I said it before. Often, this is the team, in my opinion. Talk about the Dolphins here. 305. I want your opinion too. The running back. Let me get it right. On defense, the secondary room to me is the best in the league. I've heard nothing but glowing things about that young boy from South Carolina. Nothing but glowing things about him. The defensive front I like a lot. It's one of the best in football. I don't like their linebackers. And on offense, I don't like their offensive line. I don't like their running backs. But they got the best receiving room in the league, and the quarterback is good.
I agree with that, man.
And with that, but if they get Dalvin Cook, I'm going to say it again. They get Dalvin Cook, there ain't no team on this planet is going to beat them. The only thing that's going to beat them, bro, and I'm dead serious about this, the sunshine in the locker room. I'm telling you right now, he gets here. If I'm Tyreek Hill, you better have a talk with Cook. Cook's going to tell you kiss his ass. He goes there, and I think he'll end up in Miami. He's going to get the rock a lot. And you're going to, and the Dolphin fan, let me put it this way, CB, 305 is going to agree with this. We haven't had a running back like that. That's right. We haven't had a running back. If he gets there, we haven't had this in 20 years since Ricky Lee.
I agree, man. We honestly, I don't know, man. These people talk about in today's NFL, you don't need a good running back. You can have role guys and all that. I don't believe in that. I think
neither do I.
I think it all depends on your team, your quarterback. I think a lot has to do with that. So if you have a guy like Mahomes, you could get away with that, right?
Yeah.
Tua isn't Mahomes. Let's be real, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you may have to go get a dynamic runner.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying all along, brother.
Like why can't people understand that though?
Because something I said a long time ago, and 305, put in your words if you want. You're a fan of the team, bro. It's because the Miami Dolphins is the franchise, man, since Marino. They only care about the quarterback. And it's not a joke, bro. Bro, I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? It's CV. Brace yourself on about to tell you. If Tua put up 38-7 for 4,600 yards, a QB rating of 106, and the Dolphins are 7-10. The fan base is delirious, bro.
Bro, and let's see. Who are we getting some feedback from somebody?
That's not for me. We see this
Ravens,
from
mute yourself, Ravens.
So
So, bro, if that, but see, that is delusional football. That's you being a casual. If he puts up those type of numbers and you're still blaming the quarterback position, something is clearly wrong with you.
No,
Right?
they won't blame him. They'll celebrate him, bro. They'll go, who cares about the playoffs? We got a quarterback.
Oh no, Mace, stop playing. That's
I'm
not
dead
happening.
serious, bro. I know this fan base, man.
Mace,
Why, yo, bro,
Mace, stop that shit.
No, seriously,
Mace, stop that.
TV,
Bro.
why you think Tua is such a lightning rod, bro?
Mace,
Why you
no,
think he's such a
Mace.
lightning rod, man?
Bro, nah, we ain't going out like that, man.
Yeah,
We
yes,
can't
we
go
are,
out like
bro.
that.
Nah, we going out like that.
If
Mace,
that quarterback throws for 40,
hey, I don't
42
give a damn.
touchdowns,
Look, I don't
Hey.
give a damn about them stats. Win the damn games.
But-
I
but-
don't care about
but-
them
but-
fucking
but- but-
stats.
yeah, but CB, a lot of Dolphin fans do care about that, bro.
But see, look, I get it, and you know why Dolphin fans care about that now is because it's so this quarterback debate is so polarizing.
Exactly.
It's more about being right about the quarterback than us winning games at this point, which is crazy to me, right? So I don't care what Tua does statistically. I really just want to win fucking games and win a Super Bowl.
I'm with you, bro, but there
Right?
is a big,
Now, of
Yeah,
course,
right.
that comes with if we are winning games, that ultimately means that Tua is playing well to some extent, right?
Yes.
Unless he's just completely getting carried by the defense, which I don't see happening.
I don't see that happening either.
Right, and that's what happened in his first couple of years. Like he just got carried by the defense. I don't see that shit happening. I see him being a better quarterback now.
Yeah,
But
no, I'm saying if he put up monster numbers and they have a losing season, a lot of the fans, I'm telling you, a good 70% of the fan base
no,
will be
Mace.
just happy him putting up those numbers.
Not
I'm
gonna
telling
happen.
you.
Nah, Mace, we can't go out like that as a fan base, bro.
Yo, bro, I told people this. I know who agrees with me. Pete takes agree with me. Big Go agrees with me. I talked to these guys about this. Pete used to be up here every night. Me and Pete. I said, Pete.
Yo, Pete is a clear though to a hater though.
I know he is, but
it's not even it's not even about football anymore. It's just about him hating him as a person. Like, so I can't take Pete seriously when it comes to Tua because he's so delusional with it.
He was up here the other night in my chat room, like pulling my leg about I like Skylar Thompson because he's a white. I don't like Skylar Thompson because he's a white quarterback.
So Pete throwing a race card out, huh?
There's some incidents I had in my room early when I started this, but the point I'm making is, bro, if the Dolphin quarterback performs and they have a losing season, that fan base is not going to give a damn that they had a losing season.
I can't agree with that, man. I can't agree.
You'll see. I bet you.
And I'm a Tua fan.
We know you're a Tua supporter.
I can't even agree with that. If Tua has a great year and we lose games, I'm not celebrating Tua. I'm sorry.
But let me ask you: if you see and notice a lot of fans are celebrating, what would you say?
I would be appalled. I'd be like, yo, we still lost games. Like, why are we celebrating his numbers? Of course, we could say, look, we're gonna be able to say, hey, Tua did his job. Where did we fall short? Like we obviously fell short somewhere if that's the case.
Of course.
So that's gonna be the conversation of course, but I don't know. I'm definitely not out here celebrating him if we're 7-10, bro. That's like crazy.
No, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
7-10.
Yeah, that's what I said too, Mr. Miami. That was just a scenario, man.
Let the Dolphins get 13-4. I'm gonna still cook Chris Sims.
Oh yeah, we gonna light his ass on fire,
I'm gonna
bro.
light his ass up, boy, cause I'm gonna get Big O. He's on the list. A
I
Stone
killed Chris
Cold Steve
Sims up
Austin
there.
list. Big
I
O.
I killed
Big
Chris.
O. He's number
Hey,
one.
get them all. Hey, get them all, Mr.
I
Miami.
killed
We
Chris
gonna
Sims
line
up
them
there.
up.
I
I'm
killed
I'm
Chris
like,
Sims up
I'm gonna
there.
fire him up because let me see, Chris Sims, he gonna be on the list. I'm gonna get that one dude I'm gonna get Big Perkins. I'm gonna get him too because I told him I'm getting
We gonna
everybody.
fire Keyshawn Johnson ass up too, boy. We
I'm
gonna
getting
fire
him
his
too
ass
because
up too.
I told you nobody don't get left out.
You know, it's funny you guys are talking this. Today, they had Who Wins the Division on ESPN this morning. And if you want a guy to love and send him send the brothers a package of cigars, give it to the fucking Lewis Riddick, bro.
Lewis Riddick knows ball though.
Jesus Christ, man.
Like, come on, Mace. Lewis Riddick knows ball, and he understands. Hey, this Dolphins team is prime to go take that shit. He understands that. He knows that as long as Tua stays healthy, shit, this team is gonna win games.
He also said what I said, and he said it again today. You'll have to run that football live for them to get it done. And I believe that. I think if they win the game a lot, if they run that football live and it's consistent,
Bro,
they will win that division.
nobody can beat us if we're running the ball consistently.
Exactly. That's the point I've been making. I mean,
look. If this
true.
O line produces a top 10 runner or a top 10 run game, we are talking Super Bowl team, like point blank period. As long as the defense comes to play and shows up and gets off the bus, this team will be primed to go take the entire thing.
I think the Dolphins defense is so. I think the Dolphins defense is so good. They're going to shorten the field for the offense, and to me, that is a loaded gun for every team in the NFL.
And it is. And the thing is, our defense was really, really bad at creating turnovers last year. I mean, we were bottom third of the league in creating turnovers. The year before that, with Flores, his second year, you're talking one of the top five defense in the league in terms of creating turnovers. Like, we have to be a team that puts the offense in better position. You got to get off the field on third down. That's got to be a must. It's got to be priority.
I think Miami, I'm telling you, everybody's sleeping on Miami. I'm telling you right now, folks, Miami's for real, folks.
We for real. We here. We
Yes,
have arrived. The royal penis is clean, your highnessy. Let's go, yo.
We hungry.
We hungry.
Yeah, you guys deserve it, man.
We going hunting.
And
hey, it's Hun season. Hey, we clock in, we go to work. Hey, on Sundays, let's get paid. Let's get paid.
If they get cooked, bro,
let's eat.
You better make your plans for the
defense
parade Biscayne Boulevard, bro.
Bro, if we get Dalvin Cook, I'm gonna go ahead and book my boat. I'm gonna go ahead and book my boat rental for the boat parade in Miami. I'm gonna go ahead and book my boat rental.
There you go.
Because it's going down, man.
It's going down. Yeah, I agree. If they get cooked, they win it, bro. They win it. I said that to you the other night in the chat. They get cooked, they win it all, bro. No team's gonna beat them, bro.
But why? People don't even care about Cook. They don't even want Cook, man. They're saying they don't want to pay the $8 million.
I look at it this way. If you get Cook, that gives you a dimension you haven't had in a generation. Last time you had that type of player, you didn't make the playoffs winning 11 and 10 games back-to-back years. The problem was, in my opinion, quarterback was below average. Now, you go out and get Dalvin Cook. You got a quarterback that is good. And he will put up the numbers. He doesn't make too many mistakes. That's what you like about your quarterback. He doesn't make many mistakes.
Yeah.
And you give him Dalvin Cook, take a little pressure off him, especially on his body so he won't get hit a lot. The Dolphins can be just a monster to deal with, bro. they're going to be tough to deal with. Now, one thing I wish Chris Greer did, and he didn't do it. We need some more depth.
You talking defense?
I think all around, man. Like a running back, we get Cook, we have depth. Okay, right now. Wide receiver, we have depth. All right. Defensive line, we got depth. Linebackers, again, are horrible. And secondary, we got defense. We got depth. So right now, I'm looking at this team, man, and a Dalvin Cook would put them over the hump. And like I said, I'll pick them to win the Super Bowl, not just go. They'll win it outright. We'll beat Dallas, and we'll get revenge. We'll get revenge from Super Bowl 6, and I'll be a very happy man.
Ooh, yeah, you talking?
Green Bay Packers too.
I'll be very happy man.
I think it could be Miami and Philly in there.
No, I think Philly's going to take a step back.
You think so?
Yeah, especially if they lose that rematch in Kansas City, Week 11. Because we all know Philly was robbed. I
think Philly's still a very good team, but
I think do too.
I think the only thing that can hinder them is Jalen Hurts taking a step back.
I would agree with that. I agree with that.
And I think Jalen Hurts is in a position where he's got to run the ball a little bit in order for them to be effective. And if he's running the ball, he's taking hits. I think he could put himself in a position where he's risking injury, if he's running the football like that. And I don't know. I think if he stays healthy the whole season, I think they could definitely end up back in the Super Bowl. But if he's running the football like that, he's just putting himself in harm's way, and it's going to be tough.
I would agree, and I just think Dallas is their time.
You think Dallas is there?
Yeah, I do. I was saying it earlier tonight. I think if Dak Prescott played on another team, he wouldn't get the flack that he gets. He just had an off year. I
agree with that.
Now, no one expects anything from Dallas. It's all Philly.
But I agree with that, man. They gave Tony Romo's sorry ass all the slack, but then they want to fucking harp on Dak. Dak is way better than Tony Romo was. All right, let's be real about it.
Romo was nice, man. He was just
a turnover machine. That's what he was.
Comedy on wheels, man.
He was a choker. That's what he was.
Yeah, you knew the F up was about to happen. God.
Yeah,
facts, bro. Facts. I just think it's Dallas. My problem with San Francisco, I don't like the quarterbacks.
Man, the quarterback situation there is terrible, bro. Who are y'all gonna play? Like, who's gonna be the guy? I just think it's too much of a carousel.
Look like Sam Darnold right now. I want to add this too, because me and 305, we like to talk about this. If the Miami Dolphins win the Super Bowl this year, how bad do the Trey Lance looks for San Francisco?
Oh my gosh, it already looks bad.
Hey, man,
it already looks bad.
If Miami wins it this year, and I think the window is closing fast on San Francisco, bro. I do.
Well, see, that's the thing. They haven't paid a quarterback yet. So it's just been a quarterback carousel. So they still could add other pieces in other areas because they haven't paid a quarterback yet. So I think once they haven't figured out who their guy is going to be, so I think they're just in limbo right now. But they can still add pieces to the team. I just think that defense has carried them. And if a guy goes down on that defense who's crucial, like a Bosa, then they're not the same team. I just think they're going to struggle.
I agree, yeah. And Seattle's coming. Everybody keeps sleeping on Seattle. They're coming, man. Have you ever seen one quarterback replenish and rejuvenate a franchise like that Russell Wilson trade did for Seattle?
Yeah, that Geno Smith.
Yeah, man.
But see, that also shows you how scheme dependent the quarterback position is, because
I agree.
Geno stepped into that role and played it like a champ, and there really wasn't much of a drop off from Russell Wilson. I mean, of course, you lack some explosive plays and stuff like that, but if you're efficient and you stay within the scheme, you can still win games. You can still manage it and win games.
You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. Geno Smith is grateful to go to a team.
That's a good team.
Does what the coaches tell him. I was saying this the other night. Tua Tagovailoa is a quarterback that coaches, especially offensive-minded coaches, would love.
But they love to have him. He's just gonna do what they tell him to do.
Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's Geno Smith.
He's just gonna do what he tell him to do. He's gonna do his job. He's gonna work hard. He's gonna be in and out. He's not gonna talk or complain. He's gonna get the job done and keep it moving.
Exactly. Guys like Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins, Tua, they may be the right guys, but I'll tell you right now, those type of quarterbacks
they win.
Always have a job in the league.
And they can win. And they can win in the regular season. And if you can win in the regular season, you can get to the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Boy, CBC's the light like that.
Bro, it's simple, bro. You in this league, it's a keep it simple league.
Exactly.
Just do what you need to do in order to win the game. Get out of there with a win and keep it moving. On to the next one.
That's it.
But everybody wants 350 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions. No, just be at 200 to 250 to 300. Have a 75% completion percentage. You ain't got to do nothing explosive. Make the throws where you need to make them, whether it's intermediate, underneath, check downs, whatever. Score 20 plus points. Defense do their job, and you get out of there with a dub every week.
I'm going to say it again, CB, and I know 305 disagrees with this. If Dalvin Cook is on the team, this is to his numbers, folks. 27 touchdowns, 5 picks, 3,700 yards, a passing rating of 110.
I agree. I like that. I think it's gonna be more yards though.
EM totally disagrees.
What he say?
He said, "Hell no, he must be throwing 38 touchdowns."
I think he'll have more touchdowns too. I think
305. Remember that night when he flipped when I said that to him?
Yeah.
I think Tua will have between 35 and 40.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Bro, but you winning the Super Bowl." No.
That's funny.
Again, how can I say this? And remember, me and Lewis a couple months ago got into this argument up here. I'd rather have Tua as a game manager because, in my opinion, we named the quarterbacks that won Super Bowls with it. And 3 years ago, up here, CB, he wasn't around yet. I told everybody he was Troy Aikman. And everybody gave me riff. And I said, bro.
Troy Aikman was a winner.
Exactly.
Because he had a stud team behind him.
Yep.
But he won consistently.
Yep.
That's all you need. Build a team, man.
Yeah. Tua in his career so far in the NFL has a 600, maybe even a little more than that winning percentage. There's a reason why.
Yeah, because he's had a solid defense behind him for the most part. And now he's getting to the point where his offense is clicking. So bro, he's gonna win games. I think the kid can make every throw on the field.
Yes, he can.
Now there are times where he puts himself in a pickle, of course, right? He's got to learn to get himself out of situations better. He's got to learn to get down on the ground instead of trying to be the hero, playing hero ball.
Oh, just throw it out of bounds.
To throw it out of bounds. Live to see another day. You live to see another play.
You just live to see another play. Yes.
Right.
And like I've been saying it up here. I said to them, you play that style, with this defense, especially if you get Dalvin Cook, you're
Oh,
going to win.
you're gonna win games. You're gonna win games
You're gonna
because
win
it's
a Super Bowl.
honestly it's kind of like Tom Brady, right? Like Tom
Exactly.
Brady wasn't the most dynamic quarterback. He didn't do any. He didn't do everything great by any means. The Dolphins gave him fits every time we played him.
Yeah.
But he was efficient. He would use the play action. The run game was also always a component that Bill Belichick used to take the pressure off of Tom Brady. And he was efficient. I think at this point in football, it's not about throwing for 5,000 yards or throwing 50 touchdowns. It's about being efficient. Like
Exactly.
if you can be efficient and get your team up and down the field, convert on third downs, which Tua was great on third down last year. Like when he was in the game.
Yeah, he was great from the year he played the year with Brian Flores when they had they won 8 of their last 9 games. He was great as the game manager.
Right. He
had no
in that
talent around
role,
him.
he thrives in that role. He thrives in that role. But you gotta give him a runner in Dalvin. I feel like you gotta do that for him.
I totally agree. I mean, but you know what? When I got that pushback, what did that tell you about the dudes who was pushing me back? They all want to see him throw 44 touchdowns, and
they all want to see. Look, they all want to see him carry the offense. I don't want to see Tua carry the offense. I want to see us win games, bro.
Exactly.
It's not about Tua at this point. It's not about Tua. Take Tua out of the equation. Put Mike White. Put Skyler in. We still gonna need Dalvin Cook if one of those guys got to go in.
Like that guy makes a big difference. I'm telling you. I said it today on another platform. I said, he goes to Miami, they win it. He goes to Dallas wins it. He goes to the Jets, they
possibly win it.
A possible Super Bowl team. He goes to Denver, they make the playoffs.
You're not telling people talk about him in Minnesota and how he didn't really do it. They say he doesn't do a lot for Minnesota. He didn't carry Minnesota. Bro, he was when you go look at that freaking Minnesota versus Bills game that they won late in the season, bro, Dalvin was carrying them in that game, bro. He got them to the point where they can make plays to win the game. So
we'll see Minnesota how good they are with Alexander Madison.
Exactly.
We'll see.
We about to see. And we about to see now that he's got all that pressure on his shoulders, how he carries it. Because it's one thing to be the guy in the background, in the shadows. But it's another guy to have that spotlight on your ass is different. And Dalvin had that spotlight on him for years, and Madison kind of emerged as the guy in the background.
Now, the reason why he's not in Minnesota, to me, I think it's a chemistry issue with him. I think Cook is one of these guys, but he's about Dalvin Cook, bro.
I think he's got to feel the love.
Yeah, I think when he's in Miami or wherever he goes next, if he goes to Miami, you'll see a guy that is going to be treated by the head coach to begin with as the missing link. And he is the missing link, in my opinion. We get him next week, bro. It's a whole new conversation with us.
It is. And Mike McDaniel has talked to him about how he would use him in this offense and how he would be successful in this offense. He's had that conversation.
On your platform, what did I tell you? A couple months ago. All your boys were up there.
What'd you say?
Listen to your GM. Chris Greer said during the pre-draft, the combine, Mike likes his running backs. All these guys shake money. All these guys talk about let's run it back with these guys. If these guys were so good, shake, and all you do is how come they're in the Dalvin Cook hunt? You know why? Because they know if Dalvin Cook comes here, we win it.
Right, and they know that Dalvin Cook is on a whole nother level from them guys. Whole nother level.
And Mozart. Last time I saw Mozart, I swear to God, CB, it was back in 2020. Exhibition game tears his knee out for the year.
Oh, yeah, that happens, bro.
I'm not laughing at him getting hurt, but that's my point. He's injury prone. I don't like injury prone guys.
Yeah, and I understand it. But running backs need to be able to take a beating. And
Exactly.
Jeff Wilson and Mostert, even A-Chain, we don't know what A-Chain is yet.
I like him from day one.
But we don't know if those guys could take a beating. Like, we don't know if they could take that punishment.
I agree.
Like, outside zone is not like running any other scheme, too. You're running side to side, and guys are rolling up on your legs. They're rolling up on your ankles. It's just a different style of running. So you looked at San Fran when they ran the outside zone scheme. They were the running backs were dropping like flies, bro, because they were getting rolled up on, and they went and got McCaffrey because they knew they needed a guy. They needed a guy who was durable and who can carry it.
Facts. I mean, it's true. My topic tonight, I apologize to all those running backs because I keep saying the I group, and I know you don't like me calling your boy I. The Tours, the Derek Carrs, the who's my guy? My whipping boy, Kirk Cousins.
Right now, Tua's in that group. I'm gonna let you have it. Right now, he's in that group. I give you that.
My point is, they need a Dalvin Cook, and our boy Kirk Cousins just lost Dalvin Cook. Let's see how he is now.
Exactly, and I think so. Let's say you get a guy like Dalvin Cook, you bring him in for Tua, right? Tua's gonna feel more confident in the offense. And he's going to learn from that. He's going to be more confident. It's going to boost his ability to play the game because Dalvin's in the backfield. The screen game becomes more efficient. The check down, all the runs, all the rushes, outside, inside. It just helps everywhere. So it just helps. It helps the whole offense. So it's going to help him become a better player. And that's all we need at this point. We need guys who are going to give us a higher percentage to win the big game, to get to the big game and to win it. So whatever we got to do, let's do it. Let's get it done. Whether you pay $6 million or $8 million, I don't give a. It's $2 million difference, bro. Is that what they fighting over $2 million?
Yeah.
Pony up the bread and keep it moving, man.
I'll tell you right now, Dolphins get him next week. In this room, I'll be talking about. I'll start going back memory lane up here, bro. It's been a long goddamn time. And I saw both their Super Bowl wins, and I'm saying it now, they get him, bro. But take that. You better get your boat ready. Go down.
Bro, we slide, Mace. We slide. We slide. The Canes won't be able to celebrate, but the Miami Dolphins fans.
I know Florida State ain't gonna celebrate no more.
The afternoon drizzles. There, y'all gonna sprinkle on our parade.
And the snowstorm is still coming to Tallahassee. So get ready. We coming.
Okay.
Here we come.
Yeah. All right. Hey, when y'all come to town, it's gonna be some smoke in the city, boy. Hey, that's gonna be a long ass ride back down south.
I know one thing. Tallahassee, I'll tell you one thing about that place. Just by watching it on TV, that place jumps, bro.
Hey, Dope be cranking, boy.
And the frog is coming too.
Yeah, okay. That's you talking a good one now.
Like the frog, bro.
Mr. Miami on one tonight.
Yeah, he's on tonight.
You been on that. You on that hen dog? That's what you on. You must be on that hen dog.
No liquor tonight.
No liquor tonight.
No liquor tonight. I'm sober tonight.
I just poured up, man. I had to have me one.
Damn, I'm not. It's already. My liquor's already locked up. Put up to this weekend,
bro. Hey. You going to the game opening night Labor Day weekend against LSU coming in.
Hey, so the tickets are $350 right now, man. So they're super expensive. I'm looking to go. My boy works for Nike and FSU's a Nike team, so I'm trying to get him to get some tickets for us. But man, I'm trying to go to that game. I'll definitely be there tailgating at the least, but I'm trying to get a ticket into the game. That would be dope. I went to the game last year here in Orlando, the bowl game where they played Oklahoma. That was a really good game. So them college games be lit down here in Orlando, man.
I know it is. It is.
When in January, the bowl season.
At Clemson, September 23rd,
bro. I want to go to Tallahassee. I want to go to Knowles versus Miami. That's what I want to go to.
I'll let you know what that date is. I got it right here, November 11th.
November 11th.
Miami at Florida State.
Hey, the weather going to be nice up there, too. It's going to be a nice day for an ass whooping. Nice day for an ass whooping, boy.
Bring a coat because it's going to snow, sneeze.
Hey, I'm gonna bring a light rain jacket for that.
Bring some pocket warmers.
Hey,
because it's gonna be cold that day.
Mr. Miami, I'm bringing a light jacket, very light, thin coated jacket for that afternoon sprinkle.
And bring a pocket warmer because it's gonna be cold that day.
Nah, it ain't gonna be cold that day.
Oh, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna rain.
Nah, it's a drizzle, light drizzle,
heavy rain, thunderstorm. Doom doom.
That boy is hilarious, boy. Hey, Mace, what's wrong with him, Mace?
He's happy.
Cool.
He's similar to myself. I'm just
it's all fun and games until that kickoff happen, boy.
I can't wait till that kickoff.
I can't wait too. Hey, my Seminole gonna come running out the tunnel with that on that damn horse, and he gonna put that spike in the ground, and it's gonna be over at that point.
Some Seminoles gonna come out. Damn, it's cold. Let's go back in. Frostbite. Get out of here.
You guys are funny.
Oh,
that's hilarious, man.
He is funny, bro. He is funny.
That is hilarious.
05, bro.
These Dolphins about to get ready, though, boy.
We are exactly 5 days away, bro.
5 days.
And when I wake up Tuesday morning, take a shower and start my early tour days at 7:15 in the morning, bro.
Bro, so you running tour days?
Hell yeah, I do it every year, man.
I didn't know you did that. So you run at what, 7? So you run 7 in the morning to what?
11:30.
So 7 to 11:30, and then what?
I come back at 7 o'clock, do the night show.
Damn, boy, you be on it.
Hey, football. I never told this story. You know, I rarely talk about this, but when I was sick back in 2011, bro, I had to sacrifice everything because being on that dialysis machine wears you out, bro.
Oh yeah, I know.
I stopped watching all the sports except football because I knew college was on Saturdays, pros were on Sundays, and I could look forward to the weekend to watch football, bro.
Yeah. And
football saved my life, man. I mean, people don't understand. In life, it's the intangible things that make you happy. And football makes me happy, man. I just love the sport. I love everybody. You know, everybody knows I'm a Miami fan in here. There's no question. But I follow everybody because I love the game. Plus, I love playing fantasy football.
And you're a student of the game.
Yeah, I try to be.
Yeah.
Guys like you are much smarter. That's why that night when your boys were playing, I told you, you're a coach. You tell us. When the scouts are looking at quarterback, isn't one of the things they look at is arm strength? And you answered my question.
Yeah.
Yes, that's an obvious. I mean, you could throw that ball 70 yards down the field, and you are pinpoint accurate in intermediate passes. They're all interested in you.
Yeah, because you can deliver, and that's what
exactly.
They just want guys who can deliver. Like, can you make this throw? Can you put it between a spot? Like, can you put it between a linebacker and a safety? Like, we saw Tua do a lot of that. And Mace, I'm gonna send you a link to check out that I thought was just a fantastic video. I'll send it to you. I'll text it to you. But this guy is like breaking down. So I think initially this guy wasn't a believer in Tua, and then he saw him play last year, and he was like, "Man, this kid has grown a lot within this Mike McDaniel scheme." So and he kind of points out some plays that
the game for me that I said he's all right. He's pretty good. What's his first game against Arizona 3 years ago?
That was the game. That was the game.
Oh, the pushbacks I got up here, man.
Bro.
I said he is Troy Aikman. He's a game manager.
He went toe to toe with he went toe to toe with your boy in that game.
Yeah, the guy, everybody up here. No, man, this guy is as good as it gets. I'm like, fellas, you can win the Super Bowl with this guy.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman went 3. No, man, he got throw for 50 touchdowns. Miami, remember when this guy used to be in our room, bro? God bless his soul, John, the guy from DC. Remember what he told us where he would trade for Tua? This is back in 2021, bro. This is what he would trade for Tua to us. 4 number 1s, 2 2s, and a 3 for Tua.
What?
Yeah, he's a Redskin fan.
Damn.
Oh, I'm like,
the whole kitchen sink, huh?
John. He was from DC. He was the Redskin guy.
Come on, John B?
Yeah, John B. That's him. Yep. Yeah.
What happened to him?
I think he passed away, bro, unfortunately.
Did he pass away?
Remember, he had COVID a couple of times, bro. Real talk.
Damn, that's sad.
Damn.
Yeah, he was a big Redskin fan up here, and he was always in my chat every night. And, up here, we had a lot, and I was one of them, we had a lot of Tua detractors. And he said, Mace, I'm dead serious. 4 number 1s, 3 2s, and a 3. I said, you crazy, man. I said, I will run Tua to you, bro.
You said you would bring him yourself, huh?
I said, bro, that is something that Daniel Snyder would do too.
You said I would get on the plane with Tua to make sure he got there, huh?
At the airport.
Be at the airport with him. Hey, we going to Washington.
We coming. We hungry.
That's wild. But honestly, there's a lot of teams who will probably take Tua at this point after seeing him play last year.
I think a team like I said this the other night, and people thought it was crazy. Believe it or not, the perfect team for Tua would be the Browns, bro. Real talk.
You think so?
The best offensive line. The GMs and coaches voted Nick Chubb the best.
Nick Chubb running that mug.
Njoku over the middle. You got 3 receivers that are all right, something that Tua likes because they're not going to bark at him.
Yeah.
Because what's his face? The coach there, I forgot my man's name. The Cleveland coach. He'll give the whole team to Tua because Tua will do what he's told.
Yeah, I think he's growing into his own.
Yeah, he would be perfect in Cleveland, bro.
I think when guys have kids, it kind of changes them too. I think that's a big thing. Like one of those life situations that just kind of change you as a person.
I
And
think one thing that, in my opinion, I'm gonna give it to you right now, CB. Him having a young family is perfect for him.
oh yeah, yeah. Especially at this point in his career, because I think
I
timing
totally agree.
wise, it's just kind of falling into place. Um, And and this is the thing about Tua. He's kind of dealt with every situation in the NFL. Like every situation the NFL can throw him at this point, whether it's injuries, whether it's a coach that doesn't believe in you, he's dealt with some adversity. So now it's like, hey, I can embrace all the things I've dealt with, learn from it, and just become the ultimate player because of that. Like everything isn't, it isn't an L, it's a learning experience. Like the Flores situation, learning experience. This situation with the injuries, it's a learning experience. Now you got to get your body right, and you got to make sure you're strong, and your neck is strong and stuff like that. So I feel like everything that's led up to this is kind of coming to fruition at this point, and now he's in a position where he's going to have the opportunity to really lead this team to the promised land. And he's kind of dealt with the mental aspect of being diminished. He's dealt with the physical aspect of being diminished last year, and now it's just about putting it all together, bro. Put it all together and go get it done.
I'm with you. I mean, I don't have I don't say nothing critical about him anymore. And the main reason is I know what he is. And I think a lot of his supporters are delusional of what he really is. I'll say it again. If they get cooked, you're going to find out who he really is. And I'm going to say it again, CB. A lot of people can be disappointed. And it's a good thing. That's the sad part.
It is, and I wouldn't be disappointed even if his numbers, let's say, went down and they weren't as good, but we're still winning
Big,
games,
crushing teams, bro.
right? I don't care about his numbers,
I'm
bro.
with you.
That's the last thing I care about. I just want to win games, so I'm cool with Tua taking a backseat in terms of slinging the ball around the field in order to get the running back involved and the running game cook. I'm cool with that.
I'm with you. Now, I'm giving you no pushback here.
Yeah.
I just want to see W's. But if I had a request, I would like them to pound the rock a hell of a lot more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just pound it.
I think Tua needs the pound, and he needs pounding the rock because the play action is where he'll thrive.
Exactly. Where he will be lethal.
You're right. And when you're lethal in the play action, you're gonna be tearing teams apart. Like that's what you gotta be.
And again.
And that's how Tom Brady ate.
Yep.
For years.
Yeah, mighty funny how once Randy Moss left, Belichick ran out and got Gronk and Hernandez. How did Brady do then?
Want to kill somebody?
His numbers blew up again.
Yeah, numbers ain't the same.
Shit. I mean, give me and that's the one weakness we have, by the way, that we haven't talked about tonight. They need to get some goddamn tight ends. I like Smythe because Smythe can block and he's clutch on third down.
Croft might be good. We haven't seen him play in our system, but he might be suitable. I think he's more. What's the guy from Buffalo? I think he's more of like that guy from Buffalo.
I know who you're talking about.
I forgot his name.
Yeah,
but he tore us apart in a couple games too. The Buffalo tight end,
especially in the end zone.
Yeah.
Cocksucker. Yeah, the end zone.
So I think Croft can be like that guy. I mean, I just don't think McDaniels is a big tight end guy in terms of the passing offense. I think his tight ends are more of blocking guys and getting in the flats, surprising guys. I think they're more of like gadget guys, not like an extension of the offense. I just feel like the receivers are so good that if you want a pass catcher, you're going to go to one of the receivers.
I agree.
I don't. It's hard to find a guy like Kittle, bro. It's just I feel like those guys are like diamond in the roughs, like a Waller, a Kittle. Those guys are just really hard to come by. They're aliens, so you can't always expect that on your roster. I don't think it's sustainable to expect a guy like that on your roster.
Interesting.
But yeah, man. Hey, it was great talking to you, bro.
Hey man, you have a good week. You want to come up on Friday? You're welcome, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably crank up tomorrow and do
No, I'm
something.
off tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll be back Friday night.
So check me out tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna go live probably tomorrow at some point. I'll send you the link.
I promise. I'll
swing
pull
through
up
there tomorrow.
for a couple of minutes. I'll pull up.
Yeah. Y'all boys pull up, man. It'll be a good time. We'll just probably talk some Miami Dolphins stuff. Talk about probably the 53-man roster, some of these rankings that have come out, stuff like that. And get ready for this. Get ready for this season, man. It's coming. We're gonna be here in no time.
Yo, I'll hit you up in your DM, bro.
Yo, hit me up, bro. I'm gonna send you that video too.
I promise you. I'll hit you up in your DM, man.
I'm gonna send that video over right now, man.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night.
All right, you
Thanks
too.
for coming.
All right, appreciate y'all.
All right,
man.
no problem, family.
All right,
One
later.
of the best family men and great dolphin content. Like I told you, people, go to him if you want to talk dolphin talk. Raven, you still watching King of the Monsters, bro? We'll get Raven up here as we'll finish up tonight. We're done at 11:05 tonight. Can you believe that, Miami? We only got 24 minutes to go. You happy?
That's cool.
Take this after hours a little bit, and then everybody we'll see you. We'll see you Friday night. Get ready for Tuesday. Thumbnails already up. Everything is ready for Tuesday morning, and Tuesday evening as we start doing training camp 2-a-days. Tuesday, AFC, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, the Jets and the Broncos. The night show Tuesday night, the Cowboys, the Giants, the Carolina Panthers, and the Detroit Lions. As we'll go through those teams. Friday morning, be here. AFC East, Miami, Buffalo, New England, and the Chargers on Friday morning. We'll talk about those teams on Friday. Then Friday night, the quarterbacks on the thumbnail. That is Ritter. That is Justin Fields. That is Sam Howell. And of course, Jordan Love. Will any of these 4 quarterbacks take the leap this year? That'll be next Friday night's conversation. Miami, you think any of those 4 quarterbacks going to take the leap?
Who's that?
That is Sam Howell, the Redskins. Desmond Ritter, the Falcons. Justin Fields, the Bears. Jordan Love. My head is cracking up. I don't know why, man.
Oh shit.
Especially laughing.
Oh shoot. Next question.
Well, a lot of people are in love with Desmond Ritter and with Sam Howell.
Like the man used to say, Really?
There they are.
Really?
Yes, they are.
Really?
Yes, I'll be talking about them next Friday night. Yes, sir.
Really?
CB, you be good, bro. Thank you for pulling up. CB83 pulling up tonight. Let them know I appreciate him so much.
I ain't had that
Getting
last
back
all
to
day.
what me and you are talking about before we get out of here in 20 minutes. Raven will stay with us after hours. We'll talk to Raven Knight for a little bit, check up on him, see how he's doing. No, that's a serious question. You know, a lot of people like those kids, especially the fantasy owners. The fantasy owners are all in on Desmond Ridder. And by the way, Mr. Miami, you was laughing. Justin Fields, according to them, is the sixth best quarterback in fantasy.
I like him.
There goes the thumbnail for next week. There you go. There goes the guys. NFL training camp 2023. That is beginning next week.
Redskins quarterback.
I tell you one thing, if that kid does come through for the Redskins going to be good, bro. Real talk. That's the thumbnail for next week, everybody. Training camp next Friday night, the 28th. We will talk about these four quarterbacks in depth. Where would you pick them in your fantasy team? Will you pick them, even as a backup? We'll talk about that next week, next Friday night. As we'll be doing 2-a-days express, folks. College football, September the 2nd. Be here, folks. Be on at 10 o'clock in the morning. Talk about the college football schedule. Big game that day. Miami Hurricanes, the rematch with the Texas A&M Aggies from South Florida.
Miami.
I know Mr. Miami's pumped up for that. You know, Chicago Cubs fan. The wave was 40 years ago. Can you stop doing the wave, please? Yeah, they're all watching the game right now. Angels swept the Yankees away. The Yankees tonight officially announced they will be sellers next week. It finally happened. They're going to be selling next week. So the New York Yankees, Randy Levine, Lon Prost. The Yankees are waving the towel.
And Houston just won tonight.
Did Houston win tonight? I don't know.
I'll check for
you. They did? They win tonight?
Yeah, they won 4-1 in Colorado.
Well, you know the Astros. You know they're a good club.
And the Marlins dropped another game.
Yeah, Marlins have now lost 6 in a row, folks. They got swept by Baltimore. They got ambushed in St. Louis. So they're beginning to fade a little bit. In a very, very interesting situation. All right, the Yankee pitcher broke a fan, like the fan that breathes air, tonight out of frustration. All right, Rob Manfred would be reelected for a third term. Why? I don't know.
Who?
The commissioner of baseball, Rob Manfred.
And Ross got beat again. That ain't record bad.
All right, what team? The Royals?
Yeah.
Of course.
And your other team on the Seattle
I'm not a Mariner fan.
They getting beat 3-0.
Minnesota's beating them tonight.
Yep, at the Kingdom.
it's Safeco Field. They call it now T-Mobile Park, but I always call it Safeco Field. Beautiful.
I call it Kingdom. It's invisible.
Wow. All right, the Angels are listening to Ohtani offers.
We just need that. Marlon needs to get
Seriously.
him. That we need that missing piece. Dodgers got beat. That's
And the
good.
Orioles, who blew that game Monday night, they had a hangover. They came back tonight and beat the Dodgers. They needed that for their confidence. Tampa Bay was swept in Texas.
Well, Chris Sims and Big O, they're on my crosshair.
What do you mean? Chris Sims and Big O? They're on your crosshairs?
Yeah. Let me see who else.
Yeah, Chris Sims was out of line, man.
Let me see. Vic Perkins, I'm gonna get him too, cause
Chris Sims was ridiculous putting
Chris
2 of
Vic
21, man. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing?
Chris Perkins still got the heat in his mouth. That's no one passing the heat. Mika Andrews, I know she cracking up laughing. I'm gonna get her too, cause
All right, believe it or not, there was a Doc Gooden sighting as he was in Anaheim today to meet Shohei Ohtani. So Doc Gooden, near 60 years old, looks horrible. You could tell and I'm not being funny. I will show you the picture, but I don't think let's show you the picture. Let people know what I'm talking about. Let them know I'm not kidding around. Let me show this to everybody. Doc Gooden, he talk about a wasted career. This man got 3 championships, maybe 4. I think he won 3 with the Yankees. I know he won 2 with the Yankees.
I got one with the Mets.
Yeah, he won 1 with the Mets. Let me ask you a question, 305.
What's that?
Take a look at that picture. Does Doc Gooden look good to you?
He look like he lost a lot of weight.
And he was on that stuff, bro, for a long time. All right, the Cubs hit a grand slam. They blew the game open against the Nationals. As all the baseball is done tonight, except out in Seattle, where the Mariners and Twins are going at it in beautiful Safeco Field in Seattle. It's Maeda's pitching. Oh, yeah. So that's how Doc Gooden looks now. It looks horrible. Looks like a shell of himself.
Hey.
You could tell he's been on the snifferoo too long. And there you go. 10 minutes left. Hope Raven Knight rejoins us. So we can do the nightcap. Be back on Friday night. I may go overnight since I'm not going to be up here Saturday. I'll be back here Sunday night, 6:30 Eastern time, just to talk this shit. Talk anything you want. Football, basketball, baseball, if you care to. Hockey, women, wrestling, I don't care. Because come Tuesday morning, when I get out of my shower and dry off, and pull out my Dolphin T-shirt and bucket hat, it is training camp. .305, counting the days. 305 will probably be listening on his iPhone. Hear the morning show.
Be at night when I want it on here.
Yes, sir. All right, Leonard Fournette today, and I think this is a very good move because the man is on the hot seat. That's right, folks. He is on the hot seat. Tell us who it is, Mr. Miami, on the hot seat.
Is it the Jets head coach?
Which head coach?
The Jets head coach.
Which one?
Or Bill Belichick, one of them two.
There you go. There you go. So Leonard Fournette in New England today, and this is a desperate move by Billy B. I know Mr. Miami is loving every minute of it, seeing Billy B on the hot seat.
Hell yeah, I'm tired of Green. I am sick and tired of New England clam chowders. They fans, we want to see Super Bowls. With that y'all Super Bowl days is over.
I'll say it again, man.
That
shit with what happened in Cincinnati was the worst shit, the dumbest shit he ever did, bro.
And let me see Eric Rowe in your dynasty. And Logan is it Logan damn, what's that dude name? Used to be with Tennessee Titans. Is it Logan?
Who?
Come on, that corner or the safety.
Oh, he's gone. Logan? I think he's out of the league.
No, he's still playing.
Really? Last I saw him, he was with the Giants. I think he's still with the Giants.
He was with Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay.
I think he I think he was with the Giants. But he got him and Eric Rowe got an interception at in the New England dynasty, and the next week when New England got in the playoffs, so they Tennessee entered their dynasty too. He got an interception, ran back for a touchdown. Gotta have that blueprint to beat the New England clam chowders. I cannot wait till week 2. We get a date with him.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know their fans gonna say we won 6 Super Bowls, but when that dynasty is over.
I told you guys what's gonna happen. Nice Sunday evening show for everybody. Have fun up here.
And Tula gonna do some more damage.
I agree.
Do they stay on the Cowboys this year?
What about the Cowboys?
Do the Clam trying to stay on the Cowboys this year?
Yeah, in Dallas, week 4.
Well, Dallas gonna beat the mess out of them.
I think so too. I tell you one thing, Leonard Fournette would help. All right, folks, I got the next group of shows up here, beginning Friday night, Sunday night, Tuesday morning, and Tuesday night. I'll do Tuesday night on Friday night. I'll put that up there so everybody knows where we're at. And there'll be new thumbnails and different themes. The next one in a couple of weeks will be tour. What's our court? Geno Smith and Justin Herbert and Deshaun Watson. With Watson, can you get Cleveland to 11 wins? With the other three, can you all three win a playoff game? Geno, Tua, and Herbert, especially Herbert, because they made him the golden child. Okay. And as the exhibition goes, I'll do some, believe it or not, I'm going to try and upload some videos I'm going to do. And you know I have to do one on one particular guy. And you know who he is, Mr. Miami.
Oh, Jordan Love.
You better believe it.
That Green Bay poison. I can't do it. I know they go to Dallas this year. I know Green Bay go to Dallas. That's boy, Dallas gonna beat the mess out of them.
They always win in Dallas.
I don't know.
Especially when Aaron Rodgers became the quarterback. Dallas, I think, only beat them once. Let me start saying the good nights to everybody. We'll take this off the air. Raven Knight will join us as soon as we get off the air. He's watching Godzilla for the 5,766 times tonight. I want to say good night to QZ. I want to say thanks to who else popped in here? Little Rock. Let me see who else popped in here. Don Philly, thank you, family.
Hey.
Sheed, we here, thank you, family. Canes 89, thank you. Dante S, I appreciate you, man. Iman Perry, you know how we do. The beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ with the donation. Love you too, baby. Had that ice cream cone and she applauded me. Love you to her. Dante S is great. The Bull, Don Philly. And that's just and Tony Manzano, of course. And CB83 as our special guest tonight. It was great having him up here. You know what I mean? He rarely comes up here. And it's great to have him up here. We congratulated the man. I did it on Monday night, but I did it again tonight. You know, it is good when a lot of brothers love their families, man. Because in reality, that's what men was put here for on this planet. Unfortunately, a lot of us, and I'm talking about brothers, black men, a lot of us don't have families for one reason or another. And we have to just live with what we can get. Don't ever settle in life, folks. Go get what you want to get and try to be happy. Because happiness is not bought. It's deserving. Everyone deserves happiness in their life. Especially if it's constructive. So, our good buddy will take us out. Go ahead, 305. Do the long version.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the Mace Show, starring Mace, aka the coach from Gremlins, 8-time Super Bowl champ, Cowboys, Green Bay, 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks, who's on the staff. and Tampa Bay, And let me see, who else got a ring? Where I think he got one with the Chiefs. That was in the '60s.
No, the Dolphins.
And the Dolphins. Chiefs and the Dolphins.
There
That
you
too.
go. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels is the new Continental Champion. Current WWE Heavyweight Champions have left the building. Repeating, Shawn Michaels have left the building. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much love, respect.
Raven's gonna stay with us. We'll see you Friday night, everybody. I believe it's a 7:15 show. If it's 8 o'clock, then I'll see you 8 o'clock Friday night. But I'm pretty sure it's early Friday night. And then Sunday night we'll be on at 6:30 Eastern time, because I know everybody gotta go to work on Monday. And then Tuesday morning is here, folks. 2 a day. 7:15 a.m. I start training camp coverage. 2 days into opening night, Kansas City and the Lions. Appreciate everybody here. Good night, everybody from the Oasis. People in the clouds, too. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Mr. Man. You can sing it. Good night, everybody. I love you. See you Friday night.